stones, plus 3 is 3 smithing stones, plus 4 is a single large smithing stone.
Is Pokemon being a nerd about Elden Ring in?
There's a mod, and it's fun!
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Not Elden Ring. Today we are playing Monster Camp.
What the hell did I walk into? Did you accidentally put it on Elden Ring?
No. Hey Rex,
No,
how you
Daddy's
doing?
just a nerd.
Ah,
my
indeed.
Got buffed as a boss, and it's an actually good fight, and not easy.
Well, I'm glad we're all actually here this week. I was expecting to not have that. So we'll take it.
I am successful hunter. This is like best case scenario for me. I did not miss anything.
Alright. I'm going with my girl.
A new chapter begins.
What have we not gotten so far? BFF bracelet, that sounds right. I don't think we have the pinata. Have we gotten the bootleg wand yet?
Yes, we have gotten bootleg Juan.
What about the pocket therapist?
I don't know if you've gotten it. Have we gotten this?
No. I know we've gotten the spork.
Yeah. Alright, I'll get the therapist.
I don't know, guys.
It's fine.
We got the
That's
spaghetti.
really smart, good lord. Have we gotten the sketty? I don't know, have we?
I
Okay.
wonder if there's something I will always choose when I see it.
Okay.
Give me Modius.
Okay, yeah. Herb, hear me out. Give
Yes.
me Medeus.
Okay.
So don't name her Medeus. Just custom name. M-I.
That's it?
No. D.
Yeah?
Okay, I'm thinking I-U-S.
Medeus.
Are you trying to do Deus, you mean?
That works, yeah.
Because that's how it's spelled, right? Yeah.
It was
But
more
it's
Medeus.
MIDI.
It's Medeus.
It's
Yeah.
Medeus.
The real Medea.
That works. Medeus, yeah.
Well, instead of Modius, it's Midius, right? That's the idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that works. Perfect.
She's so mid.
She's so mid!
Oh my gosh, hang on. I don't think we have the wood carving machete, do we?
Hang on, Rex. Do you mean an hour 30 overshift? Jesus. That's rough.
Ah, those are the rough days.
Mm-hmm. I've had a couple closing nights like that, where I'm just completely swamped with customers while I'm trying to close. That's always fun. Alright, what did you want, Sai?
Anyway, wood carving,
Okay,
build a golem,
okay.
and the comb.
Comb. Charming,
Uh,
unsurprising.
By the way, if any of you have a GameStop Pro membership, I recommend renewing that before June, like mid-June, because they're hiking up the price by $10.
Why would I
for the
have a
membership.
GameStop membership?
What?
Why would I have a GameStop membership? I buy everything on Steam.
That's fair. Can you buy Switch games on Steam? No, you can buy that on Amazon.
No,
Anyway.
I just...
I'm just saying they're apparently hiking up the price for very little extra value.
Yeah, that's fair. Last tip was $65. I mean, that's kind of worth it. It's not entirely worth it, but I mean, it makes up for it. It helps a little bit.
I need to open up Stream.
So what do you want?
Let's go, Vicky.
Just regular Vicky? Just regular Vicky?
Yeah.
Fully charged and ready to camp.
No pasta for you today.
but it does have Pokemon's cards, and I'm dedicated to the bit.
Orgy etiquette, right?
Yeah, orgy etiquette.
Actually, though.
That was one hell of a thing to say with my stepdad in the other room.
For real, though, do you want it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, apparently that was more smart than charming.
And you know what? Let's go with all the card games. Competitive tarot.
Yes. Pokemans, Full Battle Arena Tarot, Orgy Etiquette. The 3 card games in this setup.
Somebody's a nerd.
So you want noodles, right?
No! 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 No
No.
noodles. Noodles has been banished this week.
Brian or Min?
Noodles.
Or Green, I guess.
We'll go, man. We'll go, man.
You don't want to be neon green? That asshole?
Cam sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, that's fair. Thank you, Brian.
But Curb, if I'm neon green, that means I have to kill you right in front of neon white.
No, not yellow, not the himbo.
You fool.
God, that was a gut-wrenching moment. In more ways than one.
Haha.
What do you want?
Alright. Too many crosswords.
Too many crosswords.
I got there's a
Can't actually-
crossword on the side of the crossword puzzle book.
That's because there's too many crosswords.
I'm still at the point where I'm just grabbing random ones we haven't gotten yet because I don't care enough to like figure out what stats are which right now. Which is weird because we've played this how many sessions at this point? Like 7-ish? Maybe not quite 7, but like we're getting up there.
Go sketchbook.
Creative.
And Hawaiian shirt.
Creative. Yes, yes. We know everyone. Thank you. Okay, time to figure out who I want to go for.
First is Calculaster.
Yep.
Second, top right is Flare.
Yes.
Mid left is
Joy.
Joy.
Joy. I keep getting her name. With
Milo
the others.
is the 4th one.
Milo.
Bottom left is
Okay, hang on.
Dahlia.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You gotta do that with
I
Dahlia.
have to do that one. I didn't see the anime.
And bottom.
Oh, does
left
this mean Curb's the
bottom
one
left.
causing MIDI strain on their vocal cords this week instead of me?
And also Min. Midi and I are gonna potentially be going with the
Co-op.
route.
The log.
The log.
Crimes. Let's go.
Crimes! Pokemon. Is you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Crimes.
raise some plants.
Okay.
Because why not?
What you want, man?
So Eddie and MIDI are going the log
The log,
Mhm.
yes.
plants.
Right? Succulents?
You'll
Yes.
actually be going Calculaster. I just chose it because funny.
Oh, yeah!
Oh man, I love anime workouts. It's so much easier to get a full workout when it's dramatic training montage. I like taking my time weightlifting as much as the next guy, but sometimes it's easier to just slip into a 3-minute musical interlude where I do bicep curls and scowl the J-pop.
That tracks.
Maybe we can do some training montages together while we're at camp.
Oh.
They're supposedly really good for bonding too.
Yeah, trying to creepy stuff at that time. Anytime I'm bored, I just vandalize a gas station. Really takes the edge off. Can't wait to see all the wilderness crimes I'm gonna get up to at camp. I'm gonna carve Damien rules on so many historical trees.
With any luck, you two will soon be carving Damien X Midius forever instead.
What if everybody chose one person?
Let's do
Oh.
it next time.
I was not aware that
That might be an achievement.
Indian men were also interested in raising succulents. It is one of my few joys in this world.
Actually, after stream, let's do that.
My favorite succulent is Christopher the Cuthlidon, Tomentosa bear's paw. He
What?
does not have real paws, but his leaves resemble bear paws. It is quite amusing.
Oh,
I wonder which of you will be my favorite friend by the end of the summer. I'm excited to learn more about each of you and decide.
we only
Go with
have...
him.
Not
Vicky
reading that.
points at me.
Kiss his chest like a
You know,
Alright, well.
it's funny you say that, because Calculus is technically a backup for what I'm planning to do.
What?
You're gonna bird
Back up.
Yes. My only request is that I get Mossman on our first night.
Oh my god! Wait, you wanna, what, Mossman?
I'm gonna gossip so hard with him.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna go Charm. Because that seems fitting.
I don't voice the Mothman enough.
Is that what you're doubling down on for Dahlia?
I think so. I forgot
Oh, shoot,
we...
that's right. Put the outfits on.
I
I forgot.
forgot we had the outfits on!
What the hell?
Welcome to the new outfits we have in rotation now.
Yes.
You managed to catch a few minutes alone with Dahlia between rounds of Rocket Tag, but Rocket Tag! But your intimacy is short-lived. That's a very funny joke.
This is Cal.
It's Morty, the hypersexualized male minotaur who's always leading raids on our camp from Camp Rival Camp.
Oh, wow. Hey, Dahlia. Didn't realize you'd gone soft already. Can't relate. I've never been soft in my life. Half-mast at worst, if you know what I mean.
Jesus Christ.
Me? Soft? There's nothing soft about me. My nipples can cut through glass at all times.
What the fuck did I just read? Why do I still ask
Yep.
that question?
Then why are you hanging out with Zoe for even 1 second instead of engaging in some kind of sweaty life or death struggle for dominance?
Just cynically trying to bait me into challenging you to a duel. By God, it's working!
Perfect. Let's duel. I challenge you to a round of chess boxing. We'll play 4 minutes of chess, followed by 3 minutes of boxing, and so on, alternating between chess and boxing for 11 rounds. In some cultures, this is considered a form of intercourse.
Chess plus boxing, you say? I accept your challenge. I'll have no trouble putting you against the ropes in the boxing ring.
But what about the chess ring?
Oh no! How will I put him against the ropes in chess? Chess has no ropes.
That's right. I thought of everything. Prepare to get checkmated all over your blue face.
This is a catastrophe. I need backup. Zoe, I hereby appoint you my chess concierge.
Consigliere.
Consigliere.
A catastrophe, you say?
There's the true catastrophe.
If anyone can help me win at chess, well, it's probably the greatest chess player of all time, Garry Kasparov. But he's dead. So your next best thing.
Enough stalling. Sit down and let's play some chess. Not even a chess genius like Zoe will be able to save you.
You'll just see about that. There's a reason your friends call you the chest burster. You've got some killer advice for chess success. God, rocket tag, chest burster. There's some pretty good ones in here. Good players use their knights efficiently. Great players fuse their knights into the legendary blue Iceland dragon.
Yes! 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 Yes!
I don't think I have enough creativity for that. That sounds pretty creative.
You probably don't, but holy shit, that is.
Or sacrifice one of your pawns so that it can gain Morty's trust behind enemy lines. That sounds more charming. I think we're gonna go for that one. Oh yeah, we have the confirms on now too. That's right.
Thank God.
A subtle strategy. Let's see if it pays off.
You coach one of Dahlia's most precocious pawns and what to do when it gets to Morty's side. Dress it seductively and send it to its doom.
What's this? Pawn sacrifice. Surely this must be bait for some devastating move. No, it doesn't seem like you're in a position to attack me at all if I take this pawn. Could it be that pawn sacrificed itself willingly because it wanted to deeply be with me?
The pawn says nothing, just like you trained it to.
You want for free, but you can touch for free.
Playing hard to get, are we? Normally I'd be frustrated, but you're just such a beautiful pawn.
The pawn, being an inanimate piece of plastic, continues to say nothing.
What is his voice?
Oh, you're making me
Lines are
blush.
perfect.
I've never felt this way about a pawn before. I can't resist you anymore. Come away with me so we may know each other the way a Minotaur knows a chess piece.
You're OP.
Yes, perfect. Morty will share all of his secrets with our pawn, so that it can sneak back across the lines and share his battle plan with us.
No, you explain. It's just a regular non-living chess piece. It can't learn Morty's secrets, and it certainly can't share them with you.
And what was the purpose of all this?
To distract Morty away from the board long enough for you to rearrange all his pieces.
But isn't that cheating?
Of course not, you explain. All's fair in chess and boxing.
Winning at some
You persuaded me. I applaud your oblique strategy.
Morty returns to find himself totally boned in the chessboard. As if that wasn't enough, Dahlia punches him in the face. She wins at chess and boxing, and you gain 2 boldness and 1 smarts. God, yeah, Morty's voice lines, holy crap!
Is there anything that I should not be going?
I'm just gonna be going charm all the way through, so go for whatever, I don't care.
Well, fuck my life. I'm gonna go for fun to round myself out for the first round.
Okay. Aww.
That is adorable.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a freaking army. Like
That's a biker
my
jacket.
brain, biker jet. Thing.
Yeah.
My brain saw the green and immediately associated army when I knew it was a biker jacket.
You find Damien standing on the pier, throwing matches into the water and saying some pretty creative swears.
Soggy eel tits. I came to this camp to kick ass and start fires. But how am I supposed to start any fires when there's all this bullshit water here for people to throw on them? I mean, that's what I was thinking, but then I had an idea. I'm gonna set the lake on fire. They'll teach it to sit here being all wet and non-combustible. That's right.
It's like punching the
Blake.
sun.
I'm looking at you. and I'm looking at you because I intend to set you on fire.
To be fair, he did punch the sun.
Yep. So
Oh.
I have no doubt
What?
he would set the lake on fire.
Why are you staring at me like that, you body of fucking water? You think that us because all your hydrogen has already expended its volatile energy by reacting with oxygen, you're not flammable? Well. You're right. You see what I'm up against here, Midius. But I can't give up hope. After all, Rome wasn't burned in a day. Took a lot of barbarians and a long time to do it. Yeah, all I really need is a little help. I know this is a pretty intimate request, but would you help me set the lake on fire?
You thought he'd never ask, and luckily you've got the perfect plan. Kill 300 Vikings so you can have 300 Viking funerals at once, or humiliate the lake with the sickest burn of all time.
Oh my gosh, I'm torn.
I think you have an equal chance of pretty much either of these, because I don't think either of these are charm.
That's why I took fun.
Yup,
So I would have equal chance at the beginning.
which basically means it's a 50-50 no matter what you do.
I want to kill 300 Vikings.
Fair enough.
Yes. You mean in order to start a big fire, we have to do a big murder? Why isn't every plan like this?
You and Damien put your murder suits on and go out a-killin'. You find a Viking melee already in progress and totally crash it. Damien, true to form, rides into the fray on a horse made of guns and starts crumpling up Vikings and feeding them to each other. The Vikings, for their part, do a pretty good job of eating all of Damien's bullets and shitting out battle axes. At the height of the melee, everyone is breathing fire, dunking each other in vats of acid, and grabbing tanks by the gun barrel so they can beat each other over the head with them. But all good things must come to an end, and eventually you pack up all the corpses of your enemies in a big sack and drag them back to camp. When you get back, you realize you miscounted. You accidentally harvested 312 Viking corpses. Whoopsie!
Nice. We call that a murder's dozen. Anyways, let's slap these bad boys on some long ships, fill them up with flammables, and shoot flaming arrows at them until I'm so hard I can't stand up straight.
Not so fast, growls a surly voice from behind you. You turn to find an army of 9,000 pissed off Vikings standing there. You think you can just drive your gun horse, kill a murderer's dozen of our best fighters, set them on fire, and not have a huge fucking party with us afterwards?
This day just keeps getting better and better.
You party so hard with all the Vikings that you almost forgot to set all those corpses on fire. When the smoke clears, you've all learned a valuable lesson about murders. You gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness.
Oh my gosh.
That was amazing.
It was.
Okay.
I did murders today.
You did.
Anyways.
Let's go make some bracelets.
Don't you mean dragon heat statues?
Absolutely.
What?
What a mess!
Listen!
What a mess! What a goddamn
All
mess!
of them turned on?
No, I only have 3. I have the Christmas one, the cat one, and the party one, I think, like the 80s one.
Oh my
But,
god.
oh my
We see all
god.
of them.
This is like the 3 that I have on all at once. I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Oh, I can't check right now. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with this.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
I have concerns about the
Mary
Cat
Milo!
Q-Lester one. Oh,
Mary
good lord.
Milo.
You find yourself trapped in yet another of Coach's interminable safety workshops.
Okay, here's a scenario for you. You're lost in the woods without any water. How do you survive? Well, the average organic body is composed of roughly 80% water. A third... Oh, that's a fun typo.
Yeah, it's a typo,
A
yeah.
third of one of my companion's blood should be sufficient to keep everyone hydrated. Great! What about you, Milo?
Oh, I'm not worried about hot water. I'm not worried about water. Sorry, I make all water hot. I prefer champagne,
Okay, Dahlia.
he says while holding pumpkin spice latte.
I like the blood thing, Cal said, but for different reasons.
I won't ask. Alright, next one. There's a runaway trolley barreling down some railroad tracks. Ahead on the
Oh,
tracks there are 5 people tied up and unable to move. You are standing next to a lever that could switch the trolley onto another track. But there is one person on that track as well. What do you do?
There's gotta be a way to kill all 6 people. I just know it. I knew
Dahlia.
someone was gonna say it.
Dahlia would be the 2-track drifting person.
It's very simple. Don't pull it, and you just beat them to death with the lever.
You right.
As it runs over the rest of them.
You right.
Coach, this is not a survival scenario. This is the classic trolley problem, a thought experiment first proposed by English philosopher Philippa Foot in 1967. You mean English survivalist Philippa Foot?
No, he doesn't. Look, I googled it.
Oh, huh. Could have sworn she was a survivalist. Well, I guess the trolley problem doesn't have any practical and survival implications after all. I am so glad we agree. Now we can return to our regular camp activities such as canoeing and frolic.
A few moments later.
We're tied to some train tracks in the woods. The trolley is coming. Who could have foreseen this?
Hang on, I'm just gonna... There we go!
You see, kids, this is why you should always pay attention in safety class. Oh well, at least we'll die together.
No, you're not gonna die before you touch a hot groin at this camp! There's an innocent satyr manning the lever. You just need to find a way to convince him to pull the lever and kill the guy on the other track. The guy on the other track? I forget his name.
It's Leonard.
Yeah, Leonard. The guy on the other track? Leonard.
I'll pull the lever. I have my Star Trek to look at tonight.
Pulls the lever without us saying anything. Alright, Vicky, do you explain to the satyr that inaction itself is an action by not flipping the lever, he is choosing to kill you all? Or do you start a loud conversation about all the ways you plan to benefit monster kind if you survive?
The bottom one sounds like charm.
As long as it's not boldness, you're good.
Yeah, top one sounds
think
smart.
Top is smart. Oh, let's go smart.
Yep. As the trolley barrels towards you, you loudly proclaim that there is no internally consistent definition of action which meaningfully separates it from inaction for the purpose of moral reasoning.
But why have different words for action, inaction, if they are not distinct? Does this not erode the communicative form of language?
Why even have different words for you and me? We're all part of the same cosmic soup, Bay.
Ah, I see. Words are meaningless. All is permitted. In that case, flip the switch, Satyr, because we said so.
And also because if you let that trolley run over us, I'll kiss for you.
No, honestly, she will. She will survive the trolley and then kill you. Pokemon, be the satyr.
Okay,
Yes,
that's all
kill
very
him.
persuasive.
Says the satyr.
But what about the guy on the other track? If it's wrong for me to kill you guys, it's wrong to kill him too.
But it is less wrong because there are 5 of us and only 1 of him.
But you just said words have no meaning.
Says the satyr.
How am I supposed to tell the difference between one person and 5 people?
Leonard.
Yeah!
Says the guy tied to the other track.
What if I say there's a million of me and 0 of you? Also, please don't kill me. I'm a pediatric artist.
Oh no!
Leonard Lore!
I have
Deep
concerns.
Lord.
Oh yeah? Well, there's infinity of us, and we're all pediatric brain surgeons.
Also, I will hydrate now because I just noticed that. Nom, nom, nom. Pokemon,
Well, shit.
says the satyr.
Can't argue with that. Sorry, bud. See you in hell, I guess.
Wait,
Says the surgeon.
I have a family!
But it's too late. The satyr pulls the lever and the surgeon is horribly dismembered. Nice!
Good job.
My Star
Great job,
Trek.
kids. Passed my safety drill with flying colors.
So the surgeon was just an actor? He wasn't really killed?
Oh, he was killed all right. One surgeon and a few pediatric hearts. Small price to pay for safety. Never gets
Never
old.
gets old.
Never.
Coach, I'm beginning to think that the greatest danger at Camp Spooky is you. That may be true, kids. That may be true. But you know what the second greatest danger is? Bears!
Thank you, Coach.
Yes, let's go punch some!
You race off with your friends to gleefully harass some bears, proving that you have once again learned nothing. And yet, you still somehow gain 2 boldness and 1 smarts.
Let's do this.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. We'll go boldness.
You take a break from tomfoolery to spend a few quiet moments with Calculester, romantically perusing some spreadsheets.
Lovely and important.
And this, friend Min, is an index of every plant I have cared for during my short lifetime. Look, here is Buckaroo Bonsai. There is Robert Pattinson. And here's the entry for Jennifer and Lawrence. Oh dear. According to this spreadsheet, I have severely neglected poor Jennifer. Her feeding, watering, and sunlight are all within an acceptable range, but look here.
Calculester directs your attention to a column labeled Emotional Development.
13.5. Statistically, that is the most immature number. I must find time to take her into the woods to be mentored by an older, wiser plant. Perhaps a Dutch elf.
Oh boy.
I better make that trip soon, naive summer camper, because the woods won't be here for very much longer. Indeed, all organic life is fleeting. I do not think it calls for laughter. But if I didn't laugh, how would you know I was an evil CEO?
Building shopping malls, the game.
Perhaps I should introduce myself. Mr. Pappas is the name, and turning beloved summer camps into shopping malls is my game. A game which I intend to play here. A Camp Spooky, by buying it and turning it into a shopping mall. I do not understand. What leads you to believe that this is a good location for a shopping mall? What are your site selection criteria? Well, that's easy. When deciding where to build a shopping mall, I always consider 3 things. Acreage, local infrastructure, and how many hundreds of youths it will upset. As the saying goes, you can't build a shopping mall without upsetting a few youths. But I didn't get what I am today by settling for just a few.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh dear. According to the specified criteria, Camp Spooky is indeed the ideal location for a shopping mall. I do not support the wholesale destruction of this camp and its environs, but I feel compelled to bow to superior logic. What can I do?
Oh no. If Camp Spooky is replaced with a shopping mall, where are you gonna mac? The food court? Gross. There's only one way out. You've got to suggest a shopping mall location that would upset even more youths than building it here. According to all of pop culture, the best place to build a shopping mall is the 1980s, or kids hate it when you take away their video games. Build a shopping mall in a fortnight. In a fortnight, I just said, by the way.
Not just any Fortnite. The Fortnite, thank you.
The fortnight.
The Fortnite. Shit. What is what?
Top might be smarts, bottom might be creative.
Sure. Let's build it in Fortnite.
Build them all in Fortnite. No, that's fun.
Damn.
Damn.
Fortnite, please. You even know what Fortnite is?
You have to admit, you're not super familiar. You're more into narrative dating sims. You're a monster of a refined taste, after all.
Well, as a heartless businessman, I know all about it. Vast anxiety-inducing open spaces, ceaseless microtransactions, teens. Fortnite is already a shopping mall. If you're going to ruin a video game, it's got to be something edgier, independently run. Something like... What are those dating sims you mentioned? Hold on, I'm getting a call. Patrick, hand me my phone.
Poor Patrick manages to hold his boss up with one hand while he fishes in his pockets for the phone and hands it up. Fishes, eh?
My research teams claim to have just made a discovery which undermines the very fabric of reality. Turns out this is a video game. This, right here, us talking to each other, is a video game.
Now we're talking.
Oh no.
That's great news. It seems I can run video games from right here at Monster Camp. Oh dear, it appears we have come full circle. Camp Spooky will be replaced by a shopping mall after all.
This will be a shopping mall.
What? Oh, no. I'm not going to bother with this silly summer camp. I'm going to really ruin this video game by building a shopping mall inside the game's code.
I swear if they actually built a shopping mall inside the game's code, I'm going to fucking laugh so hard.
A shopping mall inside the game's code? That's impossible. Just like the deals at Nordstrom Rack, located on line 106 and parse online string _ speakers per log. String list.
Oh no, it's already begun! Just like the discount stats sale going on at TJ Maxx. We're changing your name and selling out. What? Mulk!
Oh no! Oh no! I'm Mulk client number 4033!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I love that! I love that! Oh my god! I was hoping something stupid would happen! And boy oh boy did it! Congratulations, mall client 4033! You won! Congratulations! You won!
Let's do this.
It's gonna pop up every time it's your turn, too!
Yep. This is my life now.
Life of Brian no more.
Well, mall client, where you going?
Let's go boldness one more time.
Boldness.
Ah, there you are, all client number 4033. I'm overjoyed to see you. Or I would be, were I capable of simulating joy. I came to this manor in the vain hope of feeling something akin to terror. Alas, nothing here scares me.
I also just realized this is the 1980s pack for him, because that's an 80s computer.
It's so great.
Perhaps with you, however, I can learn to feel a more romantic emotion.
Holy circuit breakers! This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. You begin to explain the concept of second base to Calculus, or when...
Oh, you guys aren't getting frisky in here, are you? It's cool if you are. Just means I'm going to stab you both to death and then do something freaky with your body parts. Honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I am not sure if we are getting frisky in here. By getting frisky, do you mean exploring possible sexual scenarios with one another?
It's murder time.
Yep. Sounds like you two are cruising for a murdering. Cruising for a murdering. Come on, Jerry, you're better than that. Get it together. Interesting. You propose to kill us, is that correct? Yep. Are you sure? I don't mind very much myself, as I am a non-living being and therefore impossible to kill. But I have a feeling my companion might object. Please, object away. You know what they say. Screaming and begging are the spice of murder. Oh, I see what you did, Curb. I see what you did.
Wait, what did you do?
Look at my name. Not in the game, in Discord.
Oh my gosh!
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch, I mean.
But are you sure there is not some other alternative to being murdered?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Well, I suppose you could run and hide somewhere in the mansion while I stomp around yelling about how there's no escape until I eventually kill you, but... That sounds excellent. You stay here and close your eyes. No cheating, while we go find some place to hide. Ready? Alright. It has been a long time since I've gotten to do a proper stalking. Alright. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You congratulate Calculaster on his brilliant scheme. Now you just have to leave the haunted mansion and go make out somewhere else, right?
Of course not, friend Mole client number 4033. It's wrong to cheat. But don't worry, I have the perfect way to hide ourselves. Take this marker and draw random wavy lines all over your face. Whenever anyone does that, I completely lose the ability to recognize them.
Oh my gosh!
Oh
Calculator.
boy. If you want your organs to stay inside your body, your best suggest a better place to hide than behind a bunch of wavy lines on your face. Why not hide behind a facade of false friendship? Or in Uzbekistan? Uzbekistan.
Alright. Either of these fuckers sound fun. I'm not falling for that again. I don't have the fun to support this.
No.
Nor the
no, you do
charm.
not. The top one might be charmed, the bottom one probably is not.
Uzbekistan it is.
Okay. Creative! You lead Calculaster into the next room and share your brilliant idea with him.
Uzbekistan. According to my calculations, that is the second to last place a pursuer would think to look. It is a near perfect hiding place.
He had a voice line for that option, what?
What?
Hey, are you guys talking about Uzbekistan in here? Why, yes, friend Jerry. Mole client number 4033 was just suggesting that we hide there to avoid being murdered by you.
No! Curse Calculaster's pathological honesty!
Uzbekistan. Wow, you guys have great taste in hiding spots. Did you know Uzbekistan is full of priceless architectural relics dating back to the days of the Silk Road?
Awesomeness levels critical.
I did not know that. Well, I do. And what's more, there's never been a better time to visit Uzbekistan. There hasn't? No. As a former Soviet republic, Uzbekistan has historically been closed to tourists. With its new president, however, visa requirements have been relaxed. Due to its breathtaking monuments and rich local history, you can bet Uzbekistan will soon be a very popular tourist destination. For now, though, it's still an undiscovered gem.
With your thoughts and actions.
Goodness, we are truly lucky to be alive at this moment in time. Or at least sentient. I am not alive. Indeed, Uzbekistan makes everyone feel more alive. As a matter of fact, I think it's high time I took a relaxing vacation in Uzbekistan. I'm always so focused on killing people that I forget to really take care of myself, you know? It's time I did something for me. And what better way to treat yourself than by following in the footsteps of famous conquerors such as Alexander the Great and legendary explorers like Marco Polo? Couldn't have said it better myself. So I'm afraid you two are have to wait on those stabbings I promised you. I'm off to live my dreams in gorgeous Uzbekistan. Wow, looks like love for Uzbekistan truly does conquer all.
It certainly does. And with the exchange rate as favorable as it currently is, you'd be a psychopath not to visit. You
Oh
gain
my
2
God.
smarts and 1 fun. Paid for by the Uzbekistan Tourism Bureau.
Oh my god.
Hashtag not sponsored, I guess. Where you going, Vicky?
Hmm. Let's go in the woods.
Smart.
Ooh, shrooms.
There's Zuckmoy spores. Get away.
Oh no.
Dangerous, get out!
Later, you're busy making your bionicle smooch each other until Calculaster grabs you, Damien, and Dahlia and leads you deeper into the woods.
Gosh, oh no.
Friends, thank you for responding to my behavior. I was trying my best to simulate severe distress. First off, greetings.
Bestow my greetings.
Hey.
Every fucking time.
I have assembled you here because, as you can see, there is a critical plant emergency in the forest. These plants are failing to pollinate.
What is Dahlia wearing? Dahlia is wearing cat, obviously.
I'm just wearing my normal clothes.
The situation is dire. There is a 99.98% likelihood that this will negatively affect the plant population of the woods.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Are we in the middle of a plant apocalypse?
Dahlia, that is completely accurate. Also, I admire your word choice. Please, I need you three to help me save these botanical organisms.
Dahlia looks like she was just in bed. Honestly, yeah.
Fucking metal.
Plants are actually pretty fucking metal. Did you know there are plants that can eat a whole car if you dare them to? I'm down to help.
What?
I am not certain that's accurate, but I'm also excited that you have agreed to help me.
I will also help. Hail Dahlia, savior of plants. Oh, and before I forget, I just have one question. What is pollination and why does it matter even at all?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Plant biology is one of my favorite internet search terms, so I'd be happy to give an explanation. Simply put, pollination is the act of transferring pollen grains from the male ether of a flower to the female stigma.
Wait, is pollination the reason why trees smell like cheese in the spring? I was getting the weirdest bonus from that smell last year.
Pollen travels from one flower to another via animals or insects. We call animals or insects that transfer pollen from plant to plant pollinators.
Damn, those pollinators just roll around from one flower to another, getting all covered in those pollen grains, soaking everyone in that filthy, filthy pollen.
Once pollen is transferred between flowers, the flower can produce a seed. Seeds contain the genetic information to produce a new plant.
Holy shit, pollination gets plants pregnant? Are you telling me that pollination is just plant fucking?
I am mildly aroused by pollination. We should help these plants immediately.
You take that mild arousal to full-blown plant boner. Get these plants in the mood to pollinate, baby. Turn down the lights, play some smooth jazz, and install a TV that only plays B-movie. These plants will be wet with pollen in no time. Or, foreplay is the key. Look for the nearest tree and start caressing its nuts.
Okay.
You like jazz?
Top one
This
seems
game.
creative. Bottom seems fun.
No, bottom seems charming to me.
Are you saying it's not fun to grab a tree's nuts?
Yeah, again, as I've personally said, I look for, is it a sex thing? Then it's probably fun.
Maybe. I mean, you gonna go for it in that case?
Yeah.
Okay. It is fun. Good call. According to last month's Business Insider magazine, foreplay is the key to any sexual encounter. You turn your attention to the nearest acorn tree. Whip out the emergency vial of tree lube you always carry inside your back molar. And gently start caressing the tree's huge, hardy acorns.
Whoa, that tree is obviously horny as
Oh,
fuck.
that's crazy.
Look at how hot its roots are getting. I didn't even know trees could get that hard.
Keep going, Vicky. The other plants are watching you. They appear to be experiencing sympathetic sexual arousal.
You're a plant pet pleasuring master. So you finish off the acorn tree in no time, and it covers you in a massive amount of pollen. Who needs bees? You can be your own bee. You roll around in the forest, spreading pollen, caressing nuts, petals, roots, anything you can reach. You lose track of time and space. You forget your own name as your entire soul is consumed by the passion of this botanical orgy.
Gotta admit, I did not expect Vicky to get this good at fucking plants.
I wonder if Vicky is as sexually talented with other species, like robots.
Or demons.
Finally, you collapse on the ground, panting. Each plant in the forest has been successfully and consensually pollinated. You smell weird.
Vicky, thank you for so much for that profound sexual display. You saved the plants. I have run the numbers, and I am happy to report that the world is now 7% safer from the impending climate crisis.
Wow, you really fucked your way out of that problem. You gain a reputation as a love-making genius, along with 2 fun and 1 charm. Speaking of charm. Later, you see Aravi and Dahlia training together for the next Dome Games. They're both covered in blood, and the ground is littered with disemboweled bodies. It's terrifying, but they both look extremely hot covered in blood.
Oh yeah, carnage! What's our next training exercise, fellow warrior?
Hex, it is a scarf. I never thought I wanted something and so much until I received it. My all-time favorite, the three-legged race. We'll crush the necks of our enemies at Camp Rival Camp with all our in-sync stepping. Fuck yeah!
Aravi grabs a rope and ties her leg to Dahlia's, but Dahlia blushes and shies away.
Ooh, wow, Ravi, I didn't realize that you wanted to get more serious.
What are you talking about, you muscular juggernaut?
Well, it seems like you're suggesting some kind of fusion. Call me old-fashioned, but I take fusion very seriously. It's the most erotic method of teamwork.
Oh, I get it. Listen, Dahlia, you're totally right that fusion can be sexual, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it's true. Just look at me and Aravi. The bond between Curse and Cursed is technically a form of fusion, and we're totally platonic BFFs. Whoa, platonic fusion? That sounds awesome and powerful and emotionally nourishing.
I know, right?
Okay, we totally have to do this fusion. We're already unstoppable, but once we're fused, we'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, that means stoppable.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
things like
baby.
Run up. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Time for some platonic leg stuff.
No, wait. Fusing can be very intense. We need to make sure our friendship is as strong as possible. In our hearts and in our legs before we do this. Oh my gosh. Literally Dragon Ball.
Yup.
That totally makes sense.
What the
My buddy Ralph fused with an acquaintance he didn't know that well. Long story short, the fusion went wrong and they accidentally switched buttholes.
What?
What? Alright, first up, friendship strengthening. And after that, platonic three-legged fusion.
You're totally on board with this incredibly logical train of thought, but how will you strengthen Dahlia and Aravi's friendship so they can fuse properly? Breed the most badass friendship bracelet ever, or arrange a casual yet platonic date for the girls' legs so they can get to know each other better. That one sounds charming. Let's do that one. Oh, that's fun, apparently. Alright, we'll take it. You prepare for the best date ever. It's the perfect chance for the two legs to get to know each other. First up, hit the gym. And you know it's fucking hashtag leg day.
Bet you never seen calves like this before, huh? I rub them down every night with a special protein gel potion.
Meanwhile, I dedicate every leg day to imagining what it would be like to have legs. Impressive. Now watch me rip this phone book in half using only my thighs. This move is great for exercise, and it can also be used during lovemaking.
Next up, pedicure time.
Damn, I had way more dead skin on my feet than I thought I did. Hope this increases my dexterity. Anyway, what color should I pick for my toenail polish?
Ew, use the same color as me. I picked one called Stop It's blue.
Discord ate like half of that. It was perfect. And finally, shoes shopping.
I'm looking for something badass in leather, preferably some boots that'll give me a buff on defensive stats.
I'm really sad that it was that.
Oh no, it's like we heard it, but it's like it ate the highest notes.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
it shouldn't do that anymore.
It came through, but it came through as if the god of storms was trying to suppress Dahlia.
Yes.
And I'm looking for something that'll show the maximum amount of toe to distract my enemies.
Whew. After a long day of foot-related bonding, or foot bondage, Dahlia picks up the three-legged race robe. Why did you put it like that, game?
Because it's this game. That's what you should expect.
Aravi, Hex, I'm happy that we took it slow. And now I really feel like I know you. And by you, I mean your calf, knee, and thigh. What I'm saying is, let's do this fusion!
Hell yeah! Let's fuse my platonic warrior friend.
Hex, Aravi, and Dahlia fuse together into the perfect three-legged race machine. They win the race, Stomp Camp, Rival Camp, and they're all super grateful for your help. You're unsure if you have a foot fetish or if you're just really happy for your friends, but either way, you gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. We'll take it!
Oh my gosh.
Fun or creativity.
Let's go make things.
Love potions. The counselors had the poor judgment to leave you alone with Damien, Milo, Aravi, and Hex, and a whole bunch of macaroni. Oh my god, I love Milo's cat costume. Milo's using the macaroni for its intended purpose, painting a selfie, while Hex is eating it raw, Damien is trying to kill it, and Aravi is looking up its stats online.
Macaroni! That will help you all in a bear attack!
No!
What the fuck?
That's right, cappers! It is I, your delightful and overbearing tiger coach, here to teach you yet another lesson about bear avoidance! Remember, there's no B in bear, except when there is. That's the kind of thing I, coach, say all the time.
Alright, coach. Let's get this over with. What's today's bears lesson? I fooled you! It was me, Counselor Flodge, this whole time!
Wow. You really? Even when you said it is I, your delightfully and overbearing tiger coach with
Especially
the exact same
them.
voice as... You had an amazing impression.
Oh, thank you. I am never more myself than when I'm in disguise.
Your camouflage skills are out of this world, Counselor Flodge. I have so much to learn from you about the subtle arts.
When it comes to subtlety, Aravi, you have a lot to learn from a basket of hand grenades.
Basket of hand grenades? Well, I'm going to a gift exchange later and I want to bring something that represents my personality.
You kids are getting a little far from the point. Probably because I camouflaged it so effectively. And what exactly is the point, then? The point is that everything Coach has told you about bears is a lot of horse hooey. You shouldn't be afraid of bears. You should be learning from them. As I'm sure you know, bears are the only animals more skilled than chameleons in the art of camouflage. One of you could be a bear right now, and the rest of you wouldn't even know. In fact, one of you is. That's right, I secretly replaced one of you with a bear while no one was looking to teach you a valuable lesson about the art of disguise. I don't have the time for this ridiculous charade. I'm supposed to be serving looks at the soup's kitchen right now. Poor people deserve spiritual nourishment too.
Hey, it's Milo. Yeah, I was gonna say, Milo's definitely a bear.
Obviously, who else just showed up here at camp during the summer despite never having been around at Spooky High?
Well, you?
No one! And I will haunt anyone who disagrees with me.
Oh, geez, this is getting kind of heated. You're pretty sure Milo's not a bear? They're way too hairless. But what can you say that'll prove it to the others? No, look, Milo's verified on Instagram. That process was specifically designed to ensure that your favorite e-celebs aren't secret bears. Or, so what if Milo's a bear? They're all monsters, right? Shouldn't we accept Milo for who they are, regardless of species?
My guess, Smart's charm.
Could be, yeah.
I want to do the verification one, regardless.
That's smart.
Excellent. You have made an excellent choice.
You have definitely. Is that true?
That's true as a butterfly's charisma, darling. Not many people know this, but Instagram used to have a huge bear problem. Not the good kind. So many impressionable teens were mauled by bears impersonating their favorite celebs. Instagram had to step in to stop these dangerous bearity accounts. Can you have some macaroni to eat? No, it's just for this. Look, here's an example of what Instagram looked like pre-verification.
Milo, that's not Instagram. That's a picture of 40 bears mauling a Oh, I got it. Wait, why'd they stop that? Kids getting mauled is awesome. Ignoring Damien's bullshit for a second, how'd they separate the bears from the non-bears?
Oh, that's easy. You just have to send in a video of yourself not mauling anyone for more than 40 seconds. Bears just can't help themselves.
Ah, that's easy. Maybe bears aren't such masters of disguise after all, huh, Counselor Flodge?
Uh-oh.
Counselor Flodge.
There it is!
That's crazy.
Oh, shit, it wasn't Counselor Flodge. It was the bear. Where's that basket of grenades?
Trending, darling.
A bear disguised itself as our disguise instructor disguised as a bear safety instructor. Wow, that's good consent. That's good content. You already used up all your grenades, so you fight off the bear with dry macaroni. Aravi and Damien are impressed, and Milo is simply grateful. You gained 2 charm and 1 fun.
Please tell me you're just using a bundle of spaghetti noodles.
Okay. As a person that's
It
doing
says
this, I'm going to say I'm
specifically
spraying them
macaroni.
out like
Spaghetti
salt.
noodles are not macaroni.
Spraying them out like salt onto the bear.
As if the bear is a demon.
Yes, exactly.
Beautiful. Well, macaroni is obviously
Again.
the answer there. Alright,
Yes,
cool.
that's macaroni. Let's go.
Hey, look, it's the
Yeah,
macaroni.
man.
It's the macaroni is the correct answer there.
Except it's not gonna. Except nothing's gonna happen
Alright.
because I'm just going to the fucking log.
Let's go!
You sit on along by yourself. There are legends that say whoever sits by themselves by the campfire will be forever alone. Look at you gambling your life like there's no tomorrow. Now it all depends on your friends. Will someone save your ass, or will you die alone? We will see. It is me, yes. Excellent. You're scouring the ground for any dropped s'mores or lost wallets or fun paraphernalia for you to take, like some kind of horny young adult vulture. But instead of finding any of that, you find Dahlia and Joy having an argument. The most fun thing of all. Oh my god, I love that!
Woohoo!
I love both of these, oh my
They
god!
look great.
Okay, Joy, I'm ready. I've been prepping for this all day. Lay it on me.
They what on you?
The Coven test, of course.
Honestly, she looks like she
I'm
would
even
pass.
dressed for it.
Yeah.
bitch!
Oh, Hecate, help me. I know I'm gonna regret asking this, but what the hell is the Coven test?
Don't act like you don't know, silly. It's the test for me to join the Coven. I've been prepping for this harder than I've ever prepped for anything. I've spent like 20 minutes studying.
Dahlia, I've told you a million times. The Coven does not work that way, and you cannot join. Period.
You almost had me there, Joy. But I know better. This is the final part of the test where you test my will and resilience in the face of adversity.
I said that weird.
You're seeing if I'll stay in the game by making me believe that there is no game. But I know your tricks. I won't fall for it.
Well, if there's no game, there's obviously no life, so...
Fucking hell, I was thinking that too.
Damn it, I am not trying to trick you. There is no such thing as a Coven test.
Oh, really? Then how do you explain this letter I received stating that I've made it into the very exclusive final stage in the Coven test?
What? Give me that. Dahlia, you obviously
I
wrote this
was-
letter yourself.
I was just about to say...
Nuh-uh! It's totally legit. It was delivered to my tent by a magical raven this morning.
Then why is it addressed to Dahlia Aquinol, buffest blue babe of all? Also, you misspelled Joy.
No, I didn't! Your name has always had a silent D.
This show canceled.
Dahlia, I'm sick of your shit. This letter is meaningless, and you are not taking a Coven test because there is no test.
Yep, gotcha. So, is there gonna be an oral section of this test? Also, is it cool if I mark my answers in blue glitter pen? It's the only writing utensil worthy of me.
Well, yeah.
I respect it. I respect it.
There's no way this argument is going to end anytime soon. Obviously, Dahlia isn't going to let go of this test thing. So, what is the true test to entering the Coven? Only 3 witches can form the Coven, so in order for Dahlia to join, one of the current members must die! Or, Dahlia, to become part of the Coven, you must spend 30 years as a hermit, far away from here. No, kill one of the other Coven, let's go!
What? No! That's not at all how this works.
But it makes so much sense! You point out that Joy joined the Coven after Grace, the previous Coven leader, tragically died.
Well, that may be accurate, but
Aha! So it's true! One of the current Coven members must die. Why didn't I think of this sooner?
because it's insane? You can't kill one of the members.
That sounds like a challenge. And to think, Joy, that you were once in the same position as me.
What position?
Why, the position to kill a Coven member, of course. I bet it all went down just like this. You went to the summer camp, met Grace, begged her endlessly to let you join.
You couldn't possibly be further off.
And I bet you forged some very convincing papers saying that it was time for you to take your Coven test. And Grace was totally fooled, and then BAM! You clocked that bitch and became Coven leader.
Dahlia, no. it's not that simple. For one, me and my girls are all witches.
Yeah, for now. But soon one of you will be dead.
No, not to mention that we were chosen to be a part of the coven by the triple goddess, and each of us represents a core virtue in humanity.
Yeah, and what's more virtuous than Dahlia?
Gotcha there.
The question is no longer, will Dahlia kill one of us? But which of us will Dahlia kill? This is a harder pick. I obviously can't kill you, Joy, because you'd see it coming. Maybe it should be Hope. I mean, she's died 3 times already, so a 4th death won't matter that much, right?
What?
I'm here to save the day.
But maybe Faith. Wait, her voice line. Her voice line.
What did it say?
We're here to save the day. I just wanted to point that out. Anyways.
Good.
But maybe Faith would be the better pick. She and I have the same calm and collected vibes. So if I took her place, it'd be the most seamless switch.
Dahlia, you're joking, right? You're not actually gonna try and kill one of my girls.
Aha! Another test of will. Of course I will, Joy. And I promise to make you proud. Come on, Zoe. Since this was your idea, you should join me.
You and Dahlia walk off despite Joy's protests. You always knew you'd be an accessory to murder one day, but you never dreamt it'd be with someone so hot. Woohoo! You never managed to find Faith, Joy probably warned her. But in life, as is the law, it's
As
the
the law.
But in life, as in the law, it's the intent that counts.
Log.
No,
Let's go.
These two are still adorable.
You sit with Midius. You two bond over being the only self-aware video game character sitting around at the campfire. You laugh as your companions jump through hoops to gain stats and love points, as if those things matter in the real world. Suddenly you blurt out,
Midius, if you were to gain a stat in anything, it'd be...
Schmexy stat! Tool cool for school stat.
Woo stat? What the fuck?
Okay, yeah,
Which stat are you giving to Midi?
that depends. Which stat, I'm willing to pick any of these. I just want to know which one you'd hate me for.
It unironically kind of has to be at the angelic laughter stat, though, right?
Unironically, what do you mean by that?
Because
Because you were playing the literal demon.
But this
That's
is Modeus, not the angel, whose name I
know
can't remember right now for some reason.
yeah,
Shoot.
angelic laughter.
All right, I think it was. Ah, fuck, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's been a good hot minute. You're shocked. You have no idea where that came from. Could it be that you're actually falling for her? How could this be? Meanwhile, Medeus gets 5 fun from your sweet compliment, and for growing that much more in touch with your sexy, forbidden feelings, you gain one of everything else for yourself. Unfortunately, no one gains anything in yes. Unfortunately, nobody gains anything in the angelic laughter stat category. Maybe next time.
Tonight will be the night of the living dead.
Alright, Mall Client, where are you going?
3-3.
Moss Man, you said, right?
Alright. Give me a
Lost
moment.
man. Yes.
Greetings, Mall Client number 4033. Come gather by the campfire with me.
Yeah, sure, okay. You sit down next to Moss and gear up to make some bitchin' s'mores.
Wonderful. Now, let us join hands.
Okay, then.
Thank you.
now that we are one with one another, we shall become one with the fire! By feeding the fire, a gossip by me, the means of an offering. You first, ball client number 4033.
Oh, whew. You can spare the fire a little, gossip, if it's either that or or your highly flammable flesh. Let's get gossiping.
Going to gossip about myself.
All right. Ancient Greek style, with their eyes closed, by making a lot of fart noises, or as a sensual salsa bachata cover. What?
We'll go with the original ancient Greece style.
All right. A very sexy lute, all your dreams shattering, a giraffe, probably, or an angel climaxing.
Well, I mean, I just chose the Greek style, so I feel the very sexy lute is very fitting for this.
That's fair. Type in the song that you want played at your funeral.
Alright. Now, for the thing that I want to do, you have to type in Mossman.
I've got the caps lock on.
What was that?
You have to type it in a certain way.
Is it like that?
2 N's. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was some wonderful gossip. I feel that the fire is satiating for tonight. Farewell for now, mall client number 4033. Glory to the campfire!
Luckily, your campmates are all a bunch of gossipy dweebs, so it's not long before you hear someone repeating your rumor. Okay, this is
Best
Min,
girl.
I think.
No, this was Min, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, have you heard the gossip about mall client number 4033? Listen up, because this is juicy. One night, mall client number 4033 was at a karaoke bar with his friends when he was challenged to a riff-off. The challenger was good. Too good. Their rendition of Baby Shark had the audience nearly in tears. So to really stand out, he decided to do the unexpected. He sang Mossman, but in the original ancient Greek style. Not only did mall client number 4033 destroy the competition, but a renowned music critic coincidentally happened to be in the crowd. The performance was so spectacular that the critic had to write a review, yes, of a karaoke number. They described mall client number 4033's voice to be like the sound of a very sexy lute. You should remember the next time you see mall client number 4033. You know what they say, you only see a person's true colors during karaoke night.
And now that misinformation is out in the universe, mall client number 4033 gains 2 creativity. Bring out flasks. Alright. We want to try and gamble or choices?
I'm up for choices.
I'm up for gambling for this round, honestly.
Gambling.
You know what? Then let's gamble.
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
Because, I mean, none of us really need stats. I'm the only one that could use, like, maybe...
I need stats, yes I do.
Well, then you better hope you get one.
What about you?
Alright, hey Juan, how you doing?
Okay.
Oh,
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
No idea
That's
about
a
the recipe,
hot
right? Wanna try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box.
Do you want to find out what it does? It-
Hot shot.
It's got the pentagram on it. It's calling to you.
It is calling to me.
And you're going for the blue, so I mean, it's very fitting. Yes or no, Sai?
I am going to pass.
Box it is! Congratulations, you got the bargain.
Wonderful.
Mystery box. So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh,
Guess what? That actually works really well for me.
that's very good for you.
Yeah, no, I will take that one, yes. No, I will absolutely take that. I'm just gonna be continuing to go to the, Blood Bowl time after time, so yes, thank you. Ooh, that could be very dangerous. Do you want 2 mystery gifts, or do you want a mystery gift? I assume the double gift is 2 mystery boxes, so I mean...
You know what? Double gift.
Let's go! Let's go!
Double checking.
Chaos!
Actually, that's actually a good.
Do you want the bomb?
Oh, no, we do not want the bomb. We do not want the bomb.
No, we don't.
So the box,
Too much
huh?
chaos, not the bomb.
So
Taking the box.
out of curiosity, what does it do?
It swaps
Everyone's
swaps
stats.
all stats randomly.
Oh my god!
Oh boy, I got the ski mask.
Also, Curb for
Oh
record,
boy, I can't see my
the one that I
stats anymore.
passed. Curb, the one that I passed, it makes the player select one other player to exchange their highest stats with.
Oh, interesting. That wouldn't have affected you or Pokemon all that much if you did it together, but... Alright, here we go!
Yep.
The double gift. So generous of you. A beverage designed to be gifted. Choose a friend you'd want to grace with my...
Oh, boy.
This person will be gifted nicely.
What?
Hello, my friend, Midius. Thank you
Oh,
for the
boy.
amazing...
Oh!
the,
Oh, cool! Did that just bump everything by 2 for her?
I think it did.
That's really cool. Alright, and now every time you gain a stat, it's just gonna be 0.99 instead of 1. We've already had this one.
Almost made me feel something.
I concocted the loyalty lemonade to study different locations. Its effect rewards loyalty. The more times anyone visits a location in a row, the more stats they gain from it.
Oh, it's anyone? Oh!
Oh boy, here we go.
Alright, everyone pick a place!
That ski mask was imbued with magic, my friend. It's a magical object that someone go incognito. But since you just drank it, I guess your inner stats will go incognito now.
Well,
Oh, hope you can stomach that. Happy trails.
good luck, Min.
Thanks for the chaos, guys.
You're welcome.
Minship, for your convenience, I've screenshotted your stats as they are right now.
Probably smart.
Thanks.
Alright.
Thanks, game. I appreciate it.
Yeah, just keep track of them from there.
Alright, well, obviously. Later, you find Dahlia punching a rock. This would normally be pretty standard, but you realize her expression has a shade of sadness? You go ask if she's okay. She's not.
Oh, hi Zoe. You must be wondering why I, Dahlia Aquino, am not in my usual cheerful disposition. I know you all expect me to keep morale high, as I am the unquestionable leader of this camp army of ours.
You have literally never seen her as that, but you're not about to interrupt her.
You see, I've been lately enjoying the many pleasures of summer, as I get closer to my goal of having the best summer ever!
Oh my god.
But might these pleasures be making me weak in the process? I've been so focused on summer, when before my only season used to be conquest season. I think we all know what the problem is. It's Damien. Yeah, my whole thing used to be being Damien's rival, conquering the 8th circle of hell and all that. But summer camp has opened my eyes. Damien is like super lame. That idiot has 0 survival skills. I saw him checking a tree's bark to find the nearest McDonald's. He's the silverest of the silver spoons. It's disheartening. I cannot see that wimp as a rival anymore. But a healthy rivalry is an essential part of a warlord's structure to remain strong. I know this because I've watched all kinds of informational documentaries of being strong, such as Dragon Ball and Naruto. I think one of those was even filmed by Michael Moore.
I don't think that's true.
Shut up, it was!
Okay.
So I got worried that I would become weak by having no rival. I started punching this rock in hopes of we'd become sworn enemies, but it's not working.
You tell Dahlia you'll become a rival. A rivalry to remember!
Nah, you're just saying that so we can build some kind of sexual tension. I don't blame you. Anyone would leap at the chance if it would... If it meant... Yeah, I need a word right now. If it meant they'd get a spoonful of this buff, beautiful blue bod. But enemies to lovers sounds like more of an Aravi or a Joy thing. Not my jam, though. Sorry.
That sucks. But if Dahlia's not into sexual tension with rivals, maybe she's into intimacy, trust, and eventually sexual tension with good friends who help her in an hour of need. Don't overthink it. Jump head first into it. Punch the first person who crosses your path and let rivalry blossom over time. Or, you've surpassed Damien's level by far. But what if you had a rival that was a horrible creature made of 14 Damiens? That may level the playing field. Neither of these sound smart or creative. Or smart or charming, I should say. Maybe the top one could be charming? Or smart. We'll try the top one. That sounds correct. No, that's bold. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright, Dahlia takes your word for it. When she hears some footsteps at her back, she punches before even looking. But the punch is stopped in a very anime way.
Oh no, it's him!
You're a fool if
You're
you
a
thought
fool
that a...
if you
Oh, right.
punch
Okay, you
with
take him.
me,
Yeah, that's
for
much
I
better.
suck, master of all punches.
This Cobra Rando throws like 100 punches. Dahlia stops them all and throws a kick, which she dodges.
Ah, so you're kicking because I mentioned being a master of punches. Smart. But I knew that was your next move, as I have a powerful Cobrain.
Ha ha ha.
Cobrain. Is that like a collaborative brain, or...
No, it's like Cobra in brain. It's intelligent wordplay.
Taste my venom!
Shut up! Get ready for real Cobra!
I think it was a Pokemon?
Yeah.
Chio is my rival.
Chio?
Is my rival.
What are you doing? Are you fighting this demonness as if you were rivals?
Not at all.
You're lying. I hear you using your terrible Cobra puns. That's textbook cheesy rivalry dialogue.
Chio, no, you're my rival. You know I can't stop myself from saying those Cobra puns. It's my Cobran.
Rivalry older than time.
Aren't we sworn rivals? If you thought ours was an open rivalry, you ought to have told me first. I don't know what to think.
Yo!
Chio, no! You're my true rival. Come back. I have a new technique to finally vanquish you. Look!
I guess your idea wasn't that good at all. Unless...
Dahlia punches without looking once again. Hello? What? Who are you?
Who's this?
Who is this man?
What are you doing?
Ah, yes, a worthy rival. Come at me, you buff, scaly, random person.
What? No thanks. I'm just incredibly buffed. Just because I'm incredibly buffed doesn't mean I'm automatically into fighting. I'm super into volleyball, though. I'm actually heading to a volleyball match right now against Damien LeVay, who's like my volleyball rival. Bye.
No!
Dahlia falls to her knees and screams no for quite a long time. Oh, she has quite the lung capacity. Since this is your fault, you wait for her, but you get your eardrum shattered in the process. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. That's a shame. That seemed like it was gonna be an ending path. Feels bad, man.
Not so much an ending path, but you would have gotten something special if you succeeded on the other selection.
Aww.
Let's go to the let's go to the woods.
You spot Calculuster tending to his ant farm. He's so cute when he's manipulating the lives of thousands of organic life forms.
Hello, friend Vicky. Perhaps your visit will bring joy to my ants. No, I don't understand. Organic beings are supposed to love social contact, but these ants seem quite antisocial. I even tried introducing them to hugging, but it mostly just killed them. Perhaps we can sing them songs about friendship. I believe it is easier to learn lessons through song.
Dramatic entrance! That was my dramatic entrance. Are you impressed?
Certainly dramatic.
Thank you. I've been practicing. Anyway, are you ready for our ant battle?
I do not recall agreeing to such a thing.
Really? I could have sworn I was staring intensely at you earlier, while my internal monologue insisted that my ants must defeat your ants. You stared back with such unblinking intensity that I knew you must be thinking the same thing.
Friend Dahlia, I never blink. It is because I do not have eyes.
Then it's settled. Our ants will engage in glorious combat. Watch out, though. I've been training my ants tirelessly to defeat you. Look how buff they've become.
Dahlia unveils her ant farm. It's full of Asian longhorn beetles.
Train hard, Calculuster. Next time we meet, I won't go easy on you.
Oh dear, I never agreed to this fight, and my ants are severely outmatched, yet somehow I feel duty-bound to participate in this contest. Please, Vicky, help me find a way to save my ants from certain death at the hands of Dahlia's beetles.
Don't engage them in direct combat. Challenge them to space race. It worked during the Cold War, it'll work for an ant war. Or, use your diplomatic skills to show the ants and beetles their true enemy. The war like Dahlia.
So the top one actually is smarts.
Yeah, I figured.
Trust me, I have failed at this one before.
Gotcha. Fuck it, let's go smarts.
The Trials and Tribulations of Antonio the Ant, a comedy in one act. Antonio was an unremarkable ant. The thorax of an average length, the mediocre brain, and no dick to speak of. That last bit was mostly because Antonia, like most workers in a colony, was biologically female. We're only using male pronouns because they work with the name Antonio, which is hilarious fun. Yet despite his glaring mediocrities, Antonio always believed he was destined for something more, something grander. And then one day, Antonio's tiny ant dreams came true. A mysterious figure approached above Antonio's nest and delivered a rousing speech. It was not enough, said the figure, simply to survive. The ants must thrive. They must build a great spaceship and explore the world beyond the nest. They must do this thing not because it is easy, but because it is hard. As hard as I am for my sweet metal love bot. Whatever that meant. It was then that Antonio discovered his true calling. He was not a worker ant. He was an aerospace engineer ant! Now sitting behind his desk in office at NASA, Antonio feels as if his tiny life finally has meaning. Even if he's an ant and cannot do basic arithmetic, let alone space math. Also, no thumbs. Fuck it, no, he won't know the difference. You think an ant knows what a functioning space program is supposed to look like? He thinks he's doing great! Anyway, let's go back to the regular-sized world, where all your hot friends live.
Damn it, Calculester. What did you do? Now all my beetles want to do is go to space.
It was not I, it was friend Vicky. And all she did was introduce them to the bewitching mystery of space.
Curse the bewitching mystery of space. You got lucky this time. I'm gonna go beat up space!
You're not sure how
10
Dahlia...
times better than the sun.
You're not sure how Dahlia plans to beat up space, but she sure seems motivated. Almost as motivated as you are to find a way to smooch Calculester. You gain 2 smarts and 1 fun.
By the book.
So, how does the punch card thing work again?
The more you go to the same location, the more stats you get from that location.
Ah,
So you want to go to the woods again next time.
Boldness.
come in, what do you need?
Oh! Oh!
You've seen this before, and I like this.
0.99. Afterwards, you're searching for haunted artifacts to gift to your least favorite cousins when you find Damien scouring the rooms looking for something.
Oh, hey, noob. Did you get an anonymous love letter from someone telling you to meet them at the manor for some hot makeouts, too? No, I didn't think so. No one at this camp but me is hot enough to get a sexy makeout invite from a secret admirer.
You're telling me you wrote the letter? Don't be ridiculous. I know your brand of hoarding idiots, and this ain't it.
He hands you the letter. It says, "Meet me for hot kisses," in red crayon written on the back of a torn out title page of 101 sexy pranks to play on your horny friends.
I'm out.
It's adorable.
Well, if you're done reading it now, I'm off to win a game of tonsil hockey. Don't wait up for me.
Before you can warn Damien about this excruciatingly obvious prank, he heads into the next room only to get a net dropped on him. Yes!
What a classic! Prank Masters strike again!
Heck yeah! The Prank Masters know how to put the Z in unexpected net trap, baby!
The hell are you going on about? Get out of here so me and my sexy anonymous lover can get way less anonymous. You understand you're trapped in a net right now, right, Damien? You've been pranked. Hey, Rose, don't smooch my prank net. It was a family heirloom.
Too late. Damien is really going to town. Apparently he's decided the net is his secret lover, since lovers come in all shapes and sizes down in hell.
Whoa, Damien! You really have your tongue all twisted up in that net. Are you trying to say you want to play tug of war? Give me the other end! I'll tug your...
I don't want to play tug of war. Poor Scott. I'm Scott. Stuck.
Great, now he really is trapped. You better find a way out, a way to free Damien's tongue from the net, or it'll never get trapped in your mouth. Bring in an expert surgeon to do a tongue transplant, freeing Damien in the process, or remove the net with your own tongue.
I just want to bring up, not only has Damien showed up, or Scott shown up more than any of the other non-continuous main love interests from the first game. Like, Damien obviously is the main one that carried over, but like, Damien and Polly are like the only ones we've seen
Hi.
of the main
They're the,
lobbies?
I think they're the only ones in here.
Dolly
What,
and
you think Barrow would
Holly
get caught
Scott.
here of
Holly
all
and
places?
Scott.
I was about to say, like, Scott is right here. Come on.
These three
Yes.
are the only ones that have shown up in this game so far.
Liam ain't touching anyone here with a 39.5-foot pole.
Vera hasn't tried to buy this place.
If anything, she's contracting Doofenshmirtz.
And then, okay, yeah, no, Miranda makes sense.
What, you think Miranda's gonna camp out with a bunch of commoners?
Yeah, no, those three make sense. It just
Anyways,
saddens me.
Medeus, what are you doing?
Right, it is my turn. We are going to do the second one.
Remove the net with your own tongue. That's what I thought. You've watched lots of YouTube videos on how to tie a cherry stem into a knot with your tongue, so how different can untying a knot in a net with your tongue be? You smash your tongue against Damien's tongue. It's slimy, wet, and sexy.
Well, hey, I think it's working. Maybe it's just the net that's making me say the immediate, but
Your tongues push back against each other. They touch every inch of each other's mouths. You're pretty sure you even lick that little dangly thing that swings in the back of Damien's throat. Hot. Finally, Damien's tongue is free, but he doesn't seem to be moving.
yeah, don't really know how to say this, but while you were getting my tongue unstuck, my dick kind of got stuck in the net. I don't want to talk about how.
This prank has gotten sorta weird. Should we still be watching this, Polly?
Yeah, we should still be watching.
You managed to free Damien's extra appendage with some serious finagling. You gain 99 cents of memory for the spank bank, as well as $1.99 and 99 boldness and fun, respectively.
What the
Gonna
fuck?
be creative.
Creativity.
If I just throw everything else into creativity after the first thing with Mossman, I'm fine.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay, that looks great.
That's really fun. Not reading that. You're taking a moment to relax on the ground, enjoying the good weather and the warmth of the sunshine on your face. Wait, where did the sun go? What just completely swallowed the sunlight? That was just Mossman and his enormous wingspan, blotting out the immediate light as he flew by. Cool.
Hi.
Cool.
Hello, Mal Kleins, number 4033. You may remember me, your friend Mossman, from the campfire log where I trade gossip amongst our fellow campers as though my life depended on it.
Yeah, I guess that really is the only place you ever see Moss. Running into him in the daylight is kind of weird. Like seeing a teacher at the supermarket.
Well, it has come to my attention that you have been spreading a rumor about me, Mossman, the gossip moth himself. Is that true?
Yes?
I see. Well, I have just one thing to say about you spreading lies and subterfuge about me. I love it. You see, my friend, I absolutely live for the drama of it all. Nothing pleases me more than a ripe, juicy, spine-tingling line of gossip. I have always... Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I had to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I have always wanted to be the subject of a rumor, but started a rumor about yourself in the lamest thing a moth person could ever do. So, you have made my dream come true, Mall Client number 4033, by doing it for me. I cannot thank you enough.
Hey, the pleasure's all yours.
It's great to be friends with a fellow gossip connoisseur. I came to you because I have a proposal. We should work on crafting the ultimate rumor. With my established rumor mill and your compulsive lying skills, we could create the gossip to end all gossips. Not like literally, though. If gossip totally disappeared, I'd be devastated. Do you agree? Of course you agree. Because I'm not giving you any choice.
Is Mini staticking out?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Yes.
You might need to, like, unplug and replug your mic. It seems there's a bit of static buildup, I would imagine.
Oh. If that's the case, you're going to have to give me 1 minute.
All good. I'll take over Mossman for the time being.
Hang on. Actually, like, because I know the issue.
Yeah.
I know the exact issue.
Oh, there she goes.
Okay. Alright. Anyways, I'll just take her for... I'll take Mossman for the time being, then. The first major question
now you're
is...
roboting.
What do you mean I'm roboting? What? Hello?
Oh? You're not roboting for me.
No. No
What?
one is roboting here for me.
What is happening?
Min, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh. What did you say?
Oh,
Min?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello. There
Hi.
you are. Yes.
Yes. Hi. I am here. I can hear you. You
Okay.
are not roboting. Everything is fine.
Okay. I was very concerned for a moment there.
I think it's just connectivity issues tonight or something.
Possibly. Anyways. So, you good to try again?
Yeah.
Sounds better.
The first major question is, what sort of gossip should this be? Gossip takes many forms, anything ranging from the humble anecdote to the urban legend. The best place to start would be with what sort of tone you'd like our gossip to have. Mall client number 4033. What genres should our gossip borrow from?
Since the dawn of time, our civilization has excelled at two things: laughing and fucking. Let's do funny sex rumor. Or horror all the way. Why? 'Cause cryptid's hot! Alright, the second one sounds like charm or fun. Probably charm.
It's actually bold.
Really?
Since I don't have fun, that's the one I'm going with.
Alright!
Yes, that's perfect. Horror is the grounds for some of my favorite gossips. Nothing fills me with adrenaline more than a frequently repeated scary story. For example, I just heard the most interesting tale about Mamimi, the Oni girl. She was at Lover's Lane when she got a phone call on the radio coming from inside the haunted barn. And the man on the phone had a hook for a hand, and he told Mamimi the clown statue in the back seat was actually alive, and he was actually Mamimi's dead father. But if her father was dead and the call wasn't on, then who was phone?
Who was phone?
Who was phone?
You see,
Yeah,
the
that's
logic
an
of
old one.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah.
You see, the logic of horror gossips isn't nearly as important as the wow factor. I mean, think of all the urban legends we grew up hearing. They're all basically rumors on steroids that over the decades have penetrated the collective unconscious. And I like the cryptid angle you went for. I find cryptids fascinating. Many of us have potlucks together. We could draw inspiration from the Slenderman controversy.
Hot.
Or from Bigfoot. He can be fun at a party.
Also hot.
Or Momo. She was trending for a couple of weeks one time, right?
Controversially hot.
Or the Jersey Devil, Bloody Mary, Nessie, the Bunny Imp, Cthulhu. Wait, Cthulhu is a cryptid or more of an eldritch horror.
He's hot as hell either way. You have a fun time listening to Moss list off your entire bucket list and brainstorming your gossip. You gain 2 fun and 1 charm. Everybody choose a color.
Don't randomize. Okay.
Too late.
Okay, good. I'm last
Yeah.
anyways. Good. Because there's a possibility I'm gonna have to go move a car soon.
Okay. Alright.
Where to Eddie? Eddie's muted.
I assume we're all going to the same place now, yeah?
I just realized, like, the places are marked.
Yep.
Yep. By the lemonade.
That'll do that.
Alright.
So, woods again, I assume?
Yep.
I wonder if we're able to go to any of them, and it's fine.
I don't think so.
I think it resets if you go to a new one.
Huh.
You spend the next couple hours having miserable luck helping Damien, Aravi, and Hex, and Calculester catch the elusive wildfire that Damien's read so much about. But it's okay, because these past few hours of staking out the same spot have allowed you lots of free time to be near, talk with, and take secret sniffs of your sexy friends. Nothing could possibly ruin the intimate, romantic sanctity of this moment.
I know how to lure him back in.
Oh, the comedic timing.
Guys, I kind of need to poop.
I'm not doing this.
Look, does that Pokemon picture convince you to do so? Anyway.
It convinces me to stick with it for a little bit.
And you feel the need to shave that with the...
Shave that?
You feel the need to share that with the class. Why?
Because I need advice. I don't know what to do about it.
Unfortunately, I am ill-equipped to give advice on how to defecate. Because you see, I'm not an organic life form. And therefore...
Yeah, the machine can't shit. What else is new? Normally when I'm mistaken, I just... Nope. Nope. Only when the event is over.
I just crap my poop into something less disgusting, like a hand axe, or I dig a hole and do my business.
We have that turned off. I don't know why we got this one. What? Like in front of everybody? No way!
Okay.
Make up your minds.
It's the outdoors, princess. I promise there have been way prettier people that have taken dumps out here than you.
I'm not gonna let you guys compare my dump to other hot people's dumps. That's way too much pressure. Any ideas?
Well, normally I just poop nightmares into Arabia's dreams. Have you tried that? You what? Is this why I only get night terrors when you eat Taco Bell?
None of this is helping me! Now, if I don't shit right now, I'm going to get really irritating.
Input. Snarky expression of surprise that you could possibly get more irritating.
Clearly Damien is shy about pooping in the wilderness. This is all a new experience for him. Can you ease his mind so he can shit as the bears do? Convince Damien that this is not the woods, just the designer bathrooms of a very expensive modern restaurant. Or convince Damien to imagine that he's not pooping, but doing something far more beautiful, such as...
Alright, what are we gonna choose for him?
Oh my god.
Well, that top one kind of sounds like creativity.
I don't know.
Maybe?
Maybe.
No, the bottom one sounds like creativity.
No,
I
bottom
don't know if
one,
I'm trying to
top
go
one
for a
sounds
fun-
smart or charmy, because that's convincing Damien. It seems like. They're both convincing Damien. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
We're not done yet, Pokemon. Unless you want to make a choice quick.
The second one gives me horror flashbacks of the Kaganer.
All right, we know which one we're choosing.
Oh
No.
No?
Oh no.
Go top. Just go top.
Yeah, it's creative.
I don't care. I do not care about sets.
Wait, really? Are you sure? Like, if this were a restaurant, wouldn't we have gotten something to eat by now? Wait a damn minute. If I'm in the bathroom right now, why the flaming fuck did you pervs follow me in here?
I am certainly not a perv. An unfeeling robot like me would have nothing to gain by seeing your organic form naked. Also, I forgot this was a bathroom. My apologies. If I had to guess, I'd say I followed you in because I wanted to help you pass the time while defecating by letting you play video games on my face, as all good friends would do.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. What about you, Ravi?
Your anger under management.
Good question. Maybe I thought this would be a good kind of therapy to overcome our enmity toward one another through an intimate bonding activity. Activity like pooping together.
Alright, I'll buy it. What about Hex?
I don't know. Maybe I was curious what you looked like when pooping, and I wanted to see for myself.
Oh, duh, makes perfect sense. Don't know why I even asked. But what about Vicky? You better have a good reason for being here as these three before I dislocate your reproductive organs. Since you have no idea what made the others' responses so believable, and you're also only capable of answering one question creatively per conversation, you copy Hex's answer. Ew, what the fuck? I knew you were a pervert!
Indeed, that is highly creepy, friend Vicky. Have you no shame?
What? Why the fuck is Hex completely valid for wanting to watch Damien shit, but you're the bad guy?
Seriously, if you don't understand the difference here, you're even more of a perv than I thought.
Get the hell out of here already, Vicky. I've got a dump to take. You leave in a cloud of perverted shame, and you lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Pervs are neither smart nor fun. That's just facts.
Hi, I'm back.
What a fucking travesty.
I think one of the events got missed.
Creativity. That's what I will be doing for the rest of the game. Yes, there you go. Good job. You did it. I'm proud of you.
You managed to extricate yourself from that situation just in time to nearly trip over Calculuster. He's crouched on the ground, intently studying his glass prison full of ants. I mean his ant farm. That's what those are called.
Oh, friend ball client number 4033. How pleasant to see you, probably. As you can see, I am once again attempting to understand the complexities of organic life by way of this ant terrarium. Their brief, numerous lives provide the perfect data set for training my neural net. If only all beings died and reproduced so efficiently. In the course of research, however, I have begun to worry. Are these ants spiritually fulfilled? Tell me, mole client number 4033, as an expert on organic life, does spiritual fulfillment consist of dragging food through tunnels, then vomiting it into the mouth of your all-powerful queen?
You're not sure you even have a soul, let alone spiritual fulfillment, but whatever it is, it's probably not the vomit thing. You tell him so.
Oh dear, if my little ant friends are not spiritually fulfilled, how will I ever be able to deduce the true nature of happiness from their behavior? Friend mole client number 4033, please help me. How can I catapult this humble ant society to a higher plane of existence?
Your first thought is with an actual catapult, but Damien borrowed yours for homework a few weeks back and never returned it. Time for plan B. The ants need something to look forward to beside eating and dying.
Oh my
Introduce them
God.
to the word of God. Or help the ants appreciate the zany side of work by creating and producing The Office, but for ants.
I just
Well, that's-
I just read up something. We missed out on the bear ending.
Oh no.
If you failed the event to identify the bear, then it would have
Then
continued
you
to
become
route.
the bear.
Yeah, yeah, you become the bear.
That's amazing.
Alright, well, that bottom one sounds like fun, and as I recall, my fun is not very good.
Word of God it is.
So, it's time to tell these ants about Jesus.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior? No. Oh no. The Trials and Tribulations of Antonio the Ant, a tragicomedy in one act. Antonio was an ant like any other, a small leggy boy with all the virtues an ant can possess. He was hard-working, he was industrious, he worked hard, and most importantly, he was a hard worker. His life was full of much toil and little leisure, but such is the life of an ant, and Antonio was, if not happy, at least content with his lot. Still, at night, as he lay in his little ant bed, Antonio wondered if there might be more to life than hard work. Something grander. One day, though, something happened. A great booming voice in the sky spoke to Antonio's nest, telling them of a wonderful life of leisure after death. Antonio and his ant friends were delighted by this good news, and they began to worship this booming sky voice. They called it Not Ant, and it was their gloving god. From that day on, Antonio went to work with happiness in his dorsal aorta, buoyed up by Not Ant and its glorious promise. I cannot say that word. Good lord. Soon all of ant society gave itself over to the worship of Not Ant, and great temples were built to celebrate its glory. Antonio made offerings and performed rituals with the best of them. Then something odd began to happen. The priests of Not Ant began to stop working, claiming that their spiritual devotion required their full attention. Antonio thought little of it. He was too consumed by love of Not Ant to care. But then the priests began to demand that other ants build them vast palaces and estates. More and more, ants like Antonio were expected to support the priests of Not Ant, while the priests themselves preached hard work and self-sacrifice. Not Ant hated lazy ants, they cried. Ants who refused to serve the priests were first publicly ridiculed, then simply began to disappear. Antonio was an ant of a very little brain. In fact, all ants have very little brain, because they are very little. But, even so, Antonio felt something was amiss. One night, he confided in his lover, Grant, that he missed the days of before Not Ant, when ants worked for each other instead of for the priests. Grant listened and nodded sympathetically, but later that night, a knock came at their door. Antonio turned to Grant, a look of betrayal in his multifaceted ant eyes. Grant could not meet his lover's gaze. As the secret police dragged Antonio away, he could not even bring himself to cry, because it was physically impossible for ants to do that. He could only sadly reminisce about the way things used to be before the coming of Not Ant. What the fuck?
Oh dear, the ants appear to have developed a repressive theocracy. That is not good at all.
How could you introduce religion to ants, knowing how impressionable they are? Lose 2 smarts and 1 fun, and think about what you've done.
I've lost stats I don't care about at this point.
Yeah!
It's fine.
Yeah, let's go, Charm! Alright, you're on the team with Joy and Dahlia, playing a Camp Dome classic. Capture the flag from the jaws of a hungry kraken. Dahlia is having a blast, but Joy seems completely uninterested.
What's the matter with you, Joy? Are you having fun? I'm having a blast!
You threatened
I'm
to kill my friends.
Completely uninterested in this.
Wow, cool, thanks. Do you assholes need a narrator or not?
I mean, I could be out saving the world from actual krakens right now. But instead, I'm stuck here playing a stupid game no real satisfactory conclusion.
What are you talking about? The satisfaction is winning. And as a fellow Coven member, I can't allow myself to win this game without your full support and happiness.
Oh shit, did you actually get to kill one of the Coven members? Nice, good job.
Damn straight.
Dahlia, we have been over this. You are not now, nor have you ever been, a member of the Coven, you say? Dimitri, what the hell are you doing here? Ah, wouldn't you like to know, my beautiful black lotus flower? Yeah, I would like to know. That's why I asked. You want to skip ahead into my villainous monologue, I see. But you know how much I hate to rush through the foreplay. Well, regardless, I have joined the camp of rival camps that I may finally vanquish the Coven Beater once and for all, while you are alone and distracted. The joys of making s'mores, and singing songs, and kayaking under the blistering, delightful sun are quite taxing my brooding exterior, but such crosses must I bear.
Okay, to be honest, I got pretty bored and stopped listening like 6 sentences ago. But if you're a villain of the Coven, Brody McNaught Liam, and you're a villain of mine.
Dahlia, stop. For the goddess's sake, you are not a witch. You don't even have any magic.
Sure I do. Watch this.
Dahlia uppercuts Dimitri in the jaw. She's tattooed the word magic across her knuckles.
Now, look, I understand that you're new here, so let me explain. Coven next Dimitri fights begin with long dramatic monologues laden with sexually frustrated modern undertones, then
Can do.
She punches him with her other fist, upon which she's apparently also tattooed the word sexually frustrated undertones.
Dahlia, please, just stay out of my way so I can wrap up this fight and we can all go home. This episode only has 10 minutes left of runtime.
No way am I leaving my fearless leader alone to fend for herself against this freaking creep. That's not the Coven way.
Well, it seems the two girls have the same end goal but can't compromise on how to get there, so maybe you can come up with a way to help them be more in sync. We can either force them to play DDR until they synchronize their movements, or give them the Wonder Twins magic ring so they can sync up their powers. The first one sounds fun. I have none of that. So Wonder Twins magic rings it is.
What sort of rings did you say these are? They belong to the Wiggle Twats?
Oh, I forgot about this.
Oh my god.
No, silly, the Wonder Twins. They were only the greatest shape-shifting superhero duo of all time. You know, they'd go, Wonder Twin powers activate, and Jaina'd be all like shape of an eagle, and Zan would be all form of water. Gosh, so cool.
Wait, why an eagle and water? They're shapeshifters, right? Why wouldn't they just transform into, I don't know, a dragon with diamond armor or something?
No, you gotta trust me on this, Joy. The water and the animal are the way to go. Now put your ring on and say the chant with me.
Okay, fine.
Wonder Twin powers activate!
Shape of a witch.
Form of water! Yes, holy crap, I'm a bucket of water! This is awesome!
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that worked.
You're gonna have so much for the unique stuff.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Yes, Wait, Joy, why didn't you change it to an animal?
I did. A witch is technically an animal, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, then you beat up Dimitri with your new witch powers, and I'll continue to contribute to the fight in very meaningful ways by being a bucket of water. This is the best day of my life!
Well, thank you, Zoe, for neutralizing Dahlia for me. Could you just make sure she stays out of trouble until I finish kicking Dimitri's
I
ass?
love I loved Dimitri's face during that whole endeavor being just the what the fuck face.
Oh, but my refined, resplendent rival, it will be your finely sculpted ass that gets the kicking, or I, Dimitri, shall.
You tune Dimitri out. You sit and discuss with Dahlia how awesome being a bucket of water is, while Joy kicks Dimitri's crusty gray ass like the bad, beautiful bitch she is. Afterwards, Dahlia gets the highly coveted transformed into a bucket of water for a sustained period of time badge, and you get the +3 fun badge for being such a good friend. Bucket Dahlia, heck yeah! I just got an achievement!
Yep. Yep, that's one of them.
That's so good.
It's like a whole bunch of achievements for turning Dahlia into various things.
Oh, that's
It's very
amazing.
silly.
Boldness.
You link up with Milo and Calculester, who are busy rebranding the spooky basement as a selfie crypt. Damien is helping you by threatening the ghosts. Marvelous. Now all we need is a desiccated corpse under that rose-colored mood lamp. Oh.
You'll have plenty of corpses to choose from in a second. Except you won't be able to choose because you'll be dead. Because I'm gonna stab you. I'm Jerry the Murderer, by the way. We may have met.
Kill me. Please, darling, can't you see I'm an immortal entity beyond the petty distinctions of life and death?
I, too, am an unwise target for stabbing. Friend Damien gets electrocuted every time he tries.
I just realized Damien's outfit and
Yup.
it's amazing.
Yup.
Great, that just means more stabbing for me. Let's get knifey, you hockey mask fuck.
What? You kids aren't scared of my stabby knife? Well, that's fine. Because I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to kill the vibe. Yeah, kids love the vibe. I'm here to kill it. X Lexa, play Honkin' and Donkin' by the Polka Pals. Let's see your precious vibe survive these tunes.
No! Not my carefully cultivated vibe. It's a protected species.
You put a Bluetooth-enabled smart speaker in its knife handle. This is a stab in the face to knife maniacs everywhere.
I am upset because my friends are upset.
Thank you, Calculester. We must escape at once. Quick, to the car!
But Cap is extremely nearby, friend Milo. What need do we have for a car?
It's not just a car, it's a 1937... Whoa. Delahaye Roadster. The only car aesthetically capable of sustaining such a critically uninjured vibe. This makes perfect sense to you for some reason. You all dive out the window and rush to the car. But when Milo turns the key, nothing happens.
What the hell, Cos? Drive before I slash your fucking tires.
It's not the car's fault. I'm afraid I only brought it to take pictures next to. I never checked if it actually ran.
Here I come, kids. I hope you like wearing plaid and chewing tobacco.
No! The life of the party is in your weirdly sweaty hands. You've got to find a way to get this car started. How? You can't just start the car right away. It needs some foreplay. Or, forget the car. Convince Milo, Damien, and Calculester to ride you into the sunset.
Okay, I think the top one is fun and the bottom one is charm.
Is it charm or smart? Or boldness?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because
I
sure do remember the last time I had someone ride me. That was definitely a boldness, and I failed.
That's gonna be the second one either way, so fuck all you, it's the second one.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, it's fun this time. Alright.
that's the fun
Fuck
one.
you,
Okay.
Miranda. Alright. Yes.
You would like
Yes.
that, wouldn't
You have been waiting for this moment your entire life. What's it gonna be? All three of them sitting on your shoulders like a totem pole, pulling a carriage with nothing but your teeth and the power of your unquenchable butt lust? No. Best to rely on a classic. Wordlessly, you get down on all fours and motion the three of them to climb aboard.
You want us to ride you?
It's a bit unorthodox, but does anyone have a better idea?
Well, I could turn into a car.
No, that seems exploitative. It appears our only option is to ride Midius like a fancy pony. Yes! The three of them climb onto your back. An ordinary monster would be crushed by their weight, but you've been training for years!
Haha! There you are. Wait, what are you doing? Is this a sex thing? Because that only makes me want to stab you more.
Oh, you adorable little knife man. When you finally forsake your antiquated notions of what sex is, you'll find that everything is a sex thing.
What? Everything? I never thought I'd say this, but I don't have enough knives.
Jerry rushes off to the knife store, leaving you free to act out your wildest fantasy with Calculester, Milo, and Damien.
Hey, Midius, feel free to say no, but can I put this bit in your mouth? My dad sent it with me to camp in case I met someone special.
Oh no!
I too have a bit which you may insert in your mouth if you know what I mean. Please forgive me. All this jostling seems to have activated my horniness subroutine.
Same goes for you, except it's not a subroutine. It's your entire routine. By the time you make it back to camp, you've gained 199 boldness and 99 fun. Bit and bridle.
Axe Lexa.
Axe Lexa! Least likely to roast over a campfire and eat in a desperate scenario. Alright. Well, I mean... Oh my god! Oh, I love that!
Oh, joy!
Getting into the spirit of Girls by Moonlight, are we? You sit down between a classic Dahlia X Joy exchange.
By the way.
Yeah, I didn't realize they actually just straight up had the Kickstarter PDF just available as soon as you backed it. I'm so gonna need to sit down and read through it. It looks so good.
They do have a post for the Roll20 thing as well. If you just back it, which.
Yup. We will definitely need to try that in the future. I might actually stream that. It seems like a really fun one that could make for a good stream. But for now, you sit down between a classic Dahlia X Joy exchange. Dahlia is being very intensive and excited, and Joy looks like she'd walk over a bed of hot coals if it would shut her up.
Come on, Joy. I'd be a great addition to the coven. I've already memorized all your moves, your favorite catchphrases. I even bought the limited edition Kawaii Third Hope phone case off eBay. What more do I need to do?
How about be a witch? Or having even the slightest bit of foresight and subtlety to your plans?
I can be subtle. Look at me. I'm being subtle right now. Watch as I inconspicuously nudge you toward inviting me into the coven. Now please let me into the coven. I want this so badly.
We don't need a fourth number. 3 is the number of the triple goddess, which is not a force that can be broken. And no, you may not murder anyone.
Damn!
Also, we only have 3 main character slots available. If we open a fourth, the network will be forced to establish a union.
Well, I'm sure there's something I could do. Maybe I could be a body double for the really intense fight scenes. I mean, we're basically twins already.
Not happening.
No.
Ah, come on! Look, I already have a Joy wig that I can wear.
Is that real hair?
Hell yeah! I've been collecting it slowly while you slept so that I could be prepared for this exact situation. Which should show you just how committed I am to the coven.
Joy looks halfway between exasperated and disturbed, but God, Dahlia's just so cute when she's irresponsibly passionate about something. You know she's not going to drop this until she gets a satisfying answer, but which of them do you want your answer to appeal to the most? What were you saying, Boogman?
I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Alright. You can be the Coven's sleeper agent, so go sleep and we will let you know when you're needed. Or, Coven's last season was too grim. This season we need more sex appeal. You can be the irresistible blue seductress who distracts the villains.
What? But that doesn't.
Hell yeah, baby, I'm in.
But we don't need a seductress. That role is definitely already. I mean, it's completely unnecessary.
No, it makes perfect sense. I can distract villains with my rippling pectorals and raw sexual energy, and you can fight them when they're not looking.
Okay, but...
But what? I mean, you are gonna fight them, aren't you? It's not like you're having a torrid love affair with any of your enemies, right?
Nope. What are you talking about? That'd be crazy. No way.
Okay, good. Now, let's talk about some important stuff here. I respect Dimitri, and he's got decent abs, but our relationship probably can't go anywhere beyond platonic. So what do you think the odds are of you convincing that sexy purple gummy bear Liam to be your enemy again? 50%? 80%? I mean, I can burn his house down and leave a note saying that the gun did, if necessary, anything for the cause.
Joy giggles nervously while Dahlia babbles on about statistics and arson. Hey, maybe if you burn Joy's house down, there's 100% chance Dahlia will seduce you. Just saying.
Thank you, Prost.
I am the campfire. Here we go.
Alright, going into the campfire, let's go.
I'm not. It's not me that's up.
Walk into the fire just like Mossman. You're betrothed.
Sure, let's go talk to our mossy man.
The fire is not an option. Mossman is closest.
Hi there, Mark Climbs number 4033. Thank you for joining me on my log. Say, would you say that we are friends?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. Why don't we do some friendship things while we're sitting by the fire together?
What, like eat a platter of cheese, do anger management courses, or summon a dark spirit like your other friends often do by the campfire?
What? No, that sounds insane. Is that what you guys do while I sit over here by myself? I was thinking we could initiate our friendship with something a bit tamer, like spreading lies and subterfuge about people in the form of juicy gossip.
Well, considering Damien is just going around stabbing all the other logs, that does sound like the most fun campfire side activity right now. Let's gossip! Who's getting chatted up?
Me.
New unexpected ways of pleasuring yourself, a badass imaginary friend turned imaginary frenemy, the basic ideas of a rock opera of epic proportions, or an unexpectedly improved unexpectedly improved hairstyle.
We'll go with hairstyle.
Following the mysterious precepts of a very wise monk, forgetting how to use stairs, building a basement and forgetting how to build the door, or avoiding one's many, many suitors. Hey, Drake, where's the door? It goes right there.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna follow the mysterious precepts of a very wise monk.
Ah, yes, the precepts of Zote, very wise.
Something you'd learn to do if you had a lot of free time.
Learn the precepts of Zote, obviously.
Oh. Well, by that logic, I'm just zoting.
Zoting!
No. Moss Man, I guess.
No. It only has to be that for the first one.
Okay. Just didn't know.
Zoting.
Yeah, you have to do it for the first time to initiate it. Yes.
I don't like how he said that.
Incredible. The more I learn about my fellow campmates, the more confused and afraid I am.
Understandable.
I'd better spread this gossip around so everyone else just knows how absurd. I can't word right now. Knows just how absurd the world we live in is.
You spread your rumor like butter spreads on toast, and its warm, delicious goodness is eventually spread back to you. I don't remember who did this individual.
I don't think they've appeared on this stream.
They haven't.
Hey,
Okay.
do you remember when Mall Client 4033 disappeared for like the entire month of February and no one knew why? I've been told the whole story. Come closer and I'll tell you all about it. Okay, this may sound weird, but Mall Client 4033 spent all of February hiding in his basement. And you might ask, how did that happen? Well, apparently there was one big reason for Mall Client 4033 following the mysterious precepts of a very wise monk. During that whole month, and until he finally got out, Mall Client 4033 avoided going insane by zoting. And what's more, he didn't come out with his hands empty. He got an unexpectedly improved hairstyle from that whole experience. Wait until I tell everyone.
This will change everyone's opinion of Mall Client 4033 and of spending your free time in your basement too. From this day forward, Mall Client 4033 is 2 charms stronger.
Log!
Log! You sit on a log by yourself. Legend said we've already had this. Wait, nope. This log is cursed. Whoever sits on it and find themselves plagued with eternal FOMO and terrible social skills. The only way to break the curse is for the cursed sitter, to find a friend to sit on the log with them all night. Looks like your friends are on curse-breaking duty tonight. Or they might just leave you your sorry ass to rot. Only one way to find out which. Log.
Yes. Log.
You sit with Vicky. You spend the whole night laughing, talking, and strengthening your bonds and friendship. You also take some dumb online quizzes for fun. It's Vicky's turn, and the question is, if your friends were to describe you as a type of hamburger, what would they say? She's looking to you now. This is your chance to put some moves on your cute friend.
Vicky,
You say, very suavely.
if you were a hamburger, you'd be...
Confetti?
Confetti!
80% lean, 20% beef, 100% a snack. Made
my
from
God.
unethically sourced griffin meat with dynamite fries.
That's
A
bold.
deconstructed kimchi burger with teriyaki infusion and shaved gold on top. Or a hot dog, because I want to stick you between my buns. Also, 80% lean, 20% beef is just 100% lean. Just want to be clear. It's 80% lean, 20% fat. I would know.
Nerd!
Confetti.
Confetti! Fun. Yep. Aw, Vicky is flattered. So flattered, in fact, that you watch her gain 5 fun right before your eyes. This hamburger metaphor might just be the start of a beautiful new chapter of your relationship with Vicky. But for now, you gain 1 of everything. And a craving for a burger.
Somehow not 0.99 of everything.
Alright,
Do we gambling?
we can gamble more.
Let's gamble. We gamble. We
I-
gamble. We gamble.
No, don't you fucking do this to me again.
Okay.
Fine, fine. The weekend is here,
fun.
and you have no money, which means it's time to hit up Juan for some free booze. Alright. Alright. What's the fucking... I need the charm one? That's the Sangria, right?
Yes.
You need creativity.
Creativity shots.
Imagination shots, you mean, yeah? That's
Yes.
these ones, yeah. Imagination.
Let's go with let's go with the full moon.
One by one, they'll all join my harem.
Curious how that was
Oh.
gonna be my choice.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
What did you say?
One by one, you'll all join my harem.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, that's the voice line of hers.
Do Catan. Do the Catan. Do the Catan.
What the hell is the Catan?
It changes all your stats into Catan names.
To the what?
It changes smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, and fun into the Catan resources.
What is
You don't have to, but it would be very funny.
What the fuck is Catan?
Catan is a board game.
It's a game.
I really don't need any stats.
I
right
know, that's
now.
what I'm recommending.
You could do
Fuck it.
that. You could
Let's-
drink
let's-
the whiskey.
Why would I drink the whiskey?
Yeah, whiskey's
Because it
boring.
doesn't do anything bad.
Yeah, neither does the Catan one.
No, let's do the Catan one. for sure.
Yeah! Yeah, Catan! Alright. Blah, blah, blah. We've already seen that one. Blah, blah, blah. We've already seen that one. Blah, blah, blah. We've seen this one multiple times because it's just the best.
This beverage will make you focus on the really important things in life. You can say goodbye to the puny stats that focus too much on your individual self. Now you will trade in much more important resources.
There you go.
Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails.
Wood, stone,
another
iron, sheep,
resources.
and wheat.
You're safe when playing Monster Prom.
Sure, well,
Odd look because I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, are we actually doing this?
sure, apparently, why
Like we're
not?
actually doing
Why
I
not?
just wanted to throw out a song like we usually just throw out a random thing before pressing random.
What's it called? Lullaby for a Princess, I think.
Oh God.
Yeah. Deep cuts, everyone, deep cuts. That's the name of it, right? I'm not crazy. It's been so freaking long.
By the way, I just want to point out that the incognito stats thing just makes me think of, I was watching this one guy review some of the early Critical Role episodes, and he's just like, best way to watch these? He takes a sticky
Yeah!
note and plays
I remember
it on
that.
his screen over his chat.
Anyways, we'll just
Over
rate
there.
them. Yeah, no, that's fair. I made the MLP reference. That's fine. I'll shoot to the bottom. Understandable. Have a nice day.
And I did the one that absolutely goes for this game.
Mine was-
Let's go, Forrest.
Mine was absolutely Japanese, so yes, I deserve third.
Forrest.
Good night, sister mine. Rest now in moonlight's embrace.
Forrest!
Bear up my love.
Forrest Marks.
Afterwards, you're sitting by yourself, fantasizing about macking on your crush like you usually do. Except for once, your fantasies aren't drawing you towards one of the 6 most charismatic fellow campers. They're about Medeus? Oh, this feels new and maybe a little forbidden? But on the other hand, entertaining the idea of a relationship with Medeus could be fun. You're so busy thinking about this that you barely notice the interdimensional portal opening up before you. Oh, hello!
Oh, hi there!
He's here!
Why, hello there, Vicky.
Fancy meeting you here. Yes, 'tis I, the interdimensional prince. I know you've missed me and my sweet matrimonious love, but please, indulge your tears and applause. No, fuck you. For once, I am not here to marry a high schooler. I have a new modus operandi.
Modus.
That was intentional.
That's very funny.
Making summer campers answer personal questions in order to fall in love with each other. So, come along, Vicky and Medeus. It's time to play everyone's favorite new game, Camp Spooky Soon to Not Be Bachelorette!
Before you can argue, the prince whisks you away to a new dimension built to look like a cheap game show set. Medeus is also there. Say hello! No, seriously, you two had better have a way to verbally communicate with each other right now or this game isn't going to work. Oh my god, what is happening?
Oh,
Should I take Interdimensional Prince for this? That seems fitting.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back! What do you think of my game show host outfit? Pink really is my color, huh? Anyway, here's the skinny. I'm going to ask Vicky a relationship question. She will answer the question, but don't tell us your answer immediately. Medeus, it'll be your job to guess what you think Vicky's answer was before she says it aloud. If you guess correctly, you both win! Your relationship is compatible. If you're wrong, then your romance is irrevocably doomed and you two should just quit now. K. Now,
Damn it, Curb, we should have been doing this.
first question. Vicky, imagine you're wandering the icy landscape of Siberia, circa 1800. You've been at it for hours and are sure this is how you're going to die. You're despondent, but then you spy a cabin in the horizon. A kindly old man answers the door and invites you inside for something warm to eat. However, the old man tells you that he's actually fancies a bit of a food scientist. He makes all sorts of strange culinary creations that he'd love to try out on you. He presents you with 2 experimental pizzas he's made, one covered in mangoes and hot peppers, the other with cilantro and blue cheese. Which pizza do you eat? Medeus, it's your job to guess which pizza Vicky would choose. Will you guess correctly, or is your romance doomed to fail? Your thoughts, Medeus?
What the fuck were the answers again? Those are my thoughts.
The first one was mango and hot peppers. I forget what the second one was.
The second was cilantro
blue
and
cheese, I think.
Mango and hot pepper.
Like, aren't those practically the same thing?
What? No! What do you mean? Are they basically the same thing? No, the hell they are not.
Practically.
No!
Mango is a tropical.
Mango is a fruit!
No,
Mango
they're
is
the
a
same
tropical
thing, as
fruit
in why the
that
hell
jams
would you eat
through all over.
those?
Oh.
Oh.
What the hell? No, both of those sound amazing. Fuck you!
Yeah, I love hot pepper. Oh.
Well, Medeus, your thoughts? This isn't which you would eat, it's her.
Yeah.
Potentially, the... takes a gun out, shoots the crickets.
Well, hey, that's not very nice.
Anyways, potentially the spicier one, if anything.
Interesting. Tell us, Vicky, was she correct? No cheating.
Yes.
Yes! Fantastic! Congratulations, Medeus. You really know what makes Vicky's tongue tick. I'm sure I don't need to remind you just how important it is to know all about your partner's tongue when you're entering a relationship. So that you know just what to cook for them, of course. That's all I meant by that, and nothing else. Don't think your love is off the hook yet. We still have 3 more rounds of this game before I dub thine relationship together forever. But for now, have a little bonus round. This isn't for points or anything, it merely nurtures open, healthy communication, which I've always supported in all my relationships. Sure he has. Here's your prompt. Each of you must state 3 things you believe you have in common with the other player. Have fun with it. Hopefully this will inspire some fun discourse between you until I see you again.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yup.
Mostly playing female characters in Dungeons and Dragons.
That's about right, yeah.
And has eaten spaghetti in the last 24 hours.
Fucking nail on the goddamn head. Vicky's on a roll tonight.
Oh my god!
And with that, he's gone. Medeus isn't, though. She's gonna see this through with you to the very end. It's always a strange day when the interdimensional prince shows up, but for once you're looking forward to seeing what comes next. I know, right? What a fucking wild ride.
So, real quick,
Me
as
cracked.
far as I know, you do need to answer yes to all of them to get the actual ending.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense. You're whittling a little stick into a shank to fight off the rabid wildlife and pushy cookie-selling monster scouts when someone approaches you from behind. Yo!
How's the summer camp life treating you? Making cute friends, doing weird shit, horny as ever, huh?
Yep, Polly's got you pegged. In, like, the metaphorical sense, not the fun one.
Nice. Good old mall client 4033 antics. Anyway, I'm here to deliver a message. That Moss Man guy you're making a rumor with sent me down here to tell you he can't make it to your gossip brainstorming sesh today. Moss is like super sick. So sick I was the only one who could be around him in his tent earlier because I'm already dead. He got super exposed to some kind of super poison ivy that's totally fatal if you even look at it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit. Every day has an adventure here at Camp Spooky. But he wanted me to give you this copy of his will since he's, gonna die before you see him again.
Polly hands you a piece of paper. It reads,
My dear friend, Mall Client number 4033. My last wish is that you will look upon my beautiful insectoid face one last time.
But
But-
how the fuck could you?
It's you.
If Moss isn't here, unless...
Surprise! Did I fool you, Mall Client number 4033? Sorry, 0433 is another person. I brainstormed that gossip all afternoon.
Well, it was kinda hard considering you were reading it over my shoulder out loud.
Let's not sweat the details. The Polygeist costume is a new concept I'm trying out. I disguise myself as our fellow campers in order to spread my rumors more effectively. There is no need to rely on the grapevine to spread news if I am the grapevine.
Better disguise person than Flage. What the hell? Wow, Moss really is blurring the line between gossiping and identity theft. But you do illegal shit constantly and try to get laid, so you're in no place to judge.
But that's not the only reason I pulled this elaborate scheme. It was also to give you an example of another very important aspect of the gossip we are brainstorming together. The twist. No gossip is truly complete without a twist. It's the climax of the story that subverts all your expectations and makes the anecdote worth repeating. We will work out the details of our twist later. For now, let us decide. Should our gossip twist in a happy direction to lighten one's mood, or should it go to a dark place? Both types of twists have their merit. It's so difficult to choose. I'm leaving this one up to you, Mall Client number 4033, my trusted confidant. Which should it be?
It's not your place to choose. You're just humble gossipers feeding Monsterkind your art, and people feed on the misery of others. Or, life is shitty enough as it is. At least by gossiping, you can create something a bit more positive.
Well, unfortunately, the top one is creativity, so that's what I'm going with.
Oh no!
By the way, is it bad that I imagine Polly would nickname you Mockley?
Mockley?
Yes, perhaps you're right, but I'm not sure if I like it yet. I like to test your theory before we go around spreading doom and gloom. A good twist should be able to take any menial situation suddenly interesting. I said a word wrong. It's like, for example, fellow camper Shui the Chupacabra sitting over there eating that banana.
But the twist, you explain, will be when Choi realizes that isn't a banana at all, but a big handful of spiders.
Nope.
Oh my god, you're right. I did not see that coming.
Neither did Choi if the screams were anything to go on. They're the type of screams that can only produce after having accidentally eaten a handful of spiders.
Nope.
But it was too late. He was already pouring a big brimming glass of spiders.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Well, what twist
We need to play
could come-
EDF so I can kill spiders now.
Yeah. Well, what twist could come from a story about, say, Damien LeVay making a flower crown at the Monster Scout HQ, like he does every day when he thinks no one is watching?
Well, Damien's crown could spontaneously burst into flames. That's scientifically possible anyways. Maybe.
That's not very spicy. It's hardly a rumor that when Damien is around, things seem to catch fire.
But then, once all the flowers are burned away, Damien realized the flowers were full of non-flammable spiders.
Gasp! The spiders were fireproof. I have been twisted again.
Let's put this.
Fine, but what about this? Scott Howell eating breakfast this morning. I've got
Oh,
you
no.
now, mall client number 4033. How could that suddenly become entertainingly miserable?
I get the feeling I know where this is going.
Yeah! Nothing could make my breakfast miserable. Like Coach always says, breakfast is the quarterback of eating.
True, unless it just so happened to be that when Scott reached for his favorite box of Scott Snacks, Breakfast Edition, trademark, it turned out to be full of...
Let me guess. Spiders? You can't just be a one-trick pony, mall client number 4033.
Actually, you were gonna say, full of pictures of Scott's parents who'd never actually known, thus reminding him of his trauma at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. I must admit, that'd be fairly miserable.
It sure would be, bros. It's a good thing I had a whole narrative arc that resolved my abandonment issues and helped me come to terms with my parents not being a part of my life.
We haven't done that still.
Yeah, we still need to do that one.
I don't even think about it anymore, except for when I have dreams that I'm at a sports ball championship with no pants on and my dad is making out with Coach, but my cousin said that's normal.
That's interesting, Scott. Yes, this tragic twist has suddenly made the conversation very interesting. Okay, mall client number 4033, you win. Our rumor shall have the most tragic twist in the gossip history.
Yes, it will. But good thing this outcome won't. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts. The biggest twist of all. Oh boy.
Boldness, let's go.
Hey, Medeus. Ready to continue your romantic game show-esque exploits with Vicky? No need to answer that. Genuinely asking for consent before interdimensionally warping people isn't really my thing. Away we go! The prince whisks you away to another game show set. Vicky is also there with her adorable face. It's time for round 2 of Love in Jeopardy, starring Medeus as contestant 1 and Vicky as that other guy. Wait, wasn't the game also called Camp Spooky Soon to be Not Bachelorettes or something? Oh, yes, but that's in the past now. Since then, I've added some new rules, new stakes, and a mysterious grand prize if you two prove your romance to be genuine. Ooh. I hope you don't mind rolling with it. I'm just a slut for the drama. Now, let's get into it. As a reminder, Medeus, answer a question, Vicky will guess your answer, and if she is correct, you'll both advance to the next round. If Vicky is wrong, then you'll lose the game, you lose the prize, and you both get slimed. Fair warning, I didn't have time to source the slime safely, so try not to get radiation poisoning if it touches you, or else my lawyer is going to kill me. Now, contestant 1, it's time for your question. Cue the dramatic tension question music. The music didn't change. What the fuck is happening? Medeus, imagine you and Vicky are out on your first date. Which of the following romantic activities would you propose? 1. 3 hours spent grooming and milking a yak. Later, you two use the yak milk to make delicious cheesecake to share. 2. A dinner and ice skating date where one of you has your mouth covered and the other person has their eyes covered. Halfway the date, you swap. How thrilling! 3. The meta date. You two secretly comment on and review the other dates happening behind a two-sided mirror. Oh, fun! That's what I do when you all are in class. Wait, hang on, I'm getting a message from my lawyer advising me to say that I definitely do not watch you all while you're in class. Silly me. Anyway, Medeus, it's time to make your choice. And Vicky, it's time for you to guess what the choice was.
So, the options are yak cheesecake.
Yep.
Blind ice skating and hand over mouth eating. And reviewing dates date.
Yes.
Do you know me at all?
Only one way to find out.
We haven't hung out much.
That's fair.
Let's.
Lynch have just said it several times, though. I know it.
Wait, what? When?
I mean, I say a lot of things. Cheese might be one of them.
I'll take that as phoning a friend. I would like to buzz in answer 1.
I mean, how do you go wrong with cheesecake?
Go on, tell us what you guessed. I see. Tell us, Medeus. Was she right?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Excellent. It sounds like your first date will be a truly romantic night of absurdity you'll never forget. Why did I choose such strange dates, you ask? It's all a complex metaphor, of course. The first date a potential partner proposes sets the tone of the rest of the relationship. Take the yak milking date, for example. Enjoying this date implies that you both like working with your hands, caring for others, baking, or maybe you both just really like yaks. I'm an alpaca man myself, but I don't judge. Whereas the ice skating date shows you're foolhardy and daring. You egg on each other's reckless behaviors. While you might die young, at least you'll die together. And the meta date shows a passion for learning. You're both inquisitive and unorthodox. And you're totally fine with invading others' personal space. You're also both welcome to call me anytime if this little romance doesn't pan out. Yep, those were the perfect benchmark dates to base this test on. I did not choose those scenarios just because I'd never been on an actual date and have no idea what they entail. Time for the Love Jeopardy bonus round. This one's all for the money. Actually, it's not. It's just for the fun, but that's even better than money, right? Matthias and Vicky, this is a collaborative challenge. It's time to come up with your ultimate ship name. I'll give you a few minutes to think it over. Well, really, you have
It's called Mitty!
Matthias, Vicky, it's literally Mitty.
It's funny because that works with Eddie as well. I'll give you a few minutes to think it over. Well, really, you have all the time in the world to talk it over before advancing my monologue. Take your time. It seems like you didn't need it. Ready to move on? Thank God. Standing completely motionless like that while I waited is getting so boring. I'm off to marry the suggestive pine tree I saw a little on the way in, but we'll pick up round 3 of our little game soon. Au revoir, darlings. He rips another portal open and dumps you and Vicky back into your home dimension like a bad prom date. Almost no time has passed in your home dimension, and yet it feels like everything has changed. Between you and Vicky, that is.
Alternatively, you could call the ship Mickey.
Call it what?
Mickey!
No.
There's nothing you like more than being helpful, provided it isn't a turn helping you find your summer honey. So it's no surprise you find yourself aiding Dahlia in the collection of another scout badge.
That line, I swear. Alright, Zoe, hold the megaphone right there so I can scream into it and have my hands free for powerful gestures. Let me know if you have any tips for being louder. I really want this badge. Deep breath.
Oh no.
And lower me while you can. Since the 1950s, around 8.3 billion tons of plastic have been produced worldwide, and only 0.09 whatever the fuck 9% are recycled.
I went to decimals for a moment.
Yeah, I know.
Plastic kills millions of birds and animals a year. But poor air quality is a huge contributor to human fatalities. By the year 2050, the amount of plastic in the ocean will outweigh the total number of fish.
Miss Aquino, why are you interrupting this lovely day at Camp Spooky with your incessant screaming this time?
Oh, Camp Director Miss I'm sorry, I need a drink of water. Oh, Camp Director Miss Weaving. I was absolutely engaged in the Camp Sanction pursuit of scout badges. I can speak. Today, I'm trying to get the badge for noise pollution. So I'm screaming facts about pollution as loudly as I can.
Miss Aquino, the noise itself is the pollution. You don't need to be making noise about pollution. All you've succeeded in doing now is distracting and depressing the camp population when they should be doing fun things like manual labor.
I'm sorry, when has any of them done manual labor so far?
Yeah, Director Miss Weaving, I'm so sorry. I would never interrupt. As a strong female leader who is intimidating and scary, you are a role model of mine.
Well, Miss Aquino, I do respect your respect for me, which is why I'm going to confiscate the thing you crave most, my approval.
No, please take my phone, take my face, take anything. Just don't take your approval.
One of those has already been done.
Too late. It's been confiscated. You may have it back when you have earned it.
Oh no. Oh, I do. I can't bear to be at Camp Spooky if I can't have the respect of a terrifying female authority figure. Authority figure.
If Dahlia leaves summer camp, she leaves behind her possibility to be your summer honey. Luckily, you know the best way to gain Weaving's approval. Show your admiration by developing some spider-like skills. Knit a sweater with your butt. Or become a doctor. I don't know if I've got either of these, but become a doctor seems smart, so, because that's creativity, right? The top one's absolutely creativity, right?
Yeah.
We're becoming a doctor.
Yes, of course. Being a doctor makes your parents proud. I mean, your camp authority figure who in no way view as a substitute parent. But you know what? Being a doctor also makes time. And lots of it. I didn't see the rest of it because fuck the person who was doing that.
Oh well. Dahlia's not wrong. Under normal circumstances, becoming a doctor does make time go away. Luckily, you're good friends with the administrator's director of Hyperbolic Time University Medical College of Spirit and Time, thanks to your shared hobby of illegal underground high-speed origami folding. All it takes is a quick text, and you and Dahlia are whisked away to a pocket dimension where you can spend years studying medicine in what seems like mere seconds back at home.
Wow. There's so many buildings here. So many classrooms. I bet they even play things in gym other than dodgeball.
You don't bother telling her that there probably isn't a lot of gym class in med school. You trust she'll find out soon enough. And so she does, as the two of you enter the rigors of med school. You consider participating in campus Greek life, but you decide to make a social sacrifice to focus on learning. You go through the highs of earning high scores on tests and the lows of earning low scores on tests. You dissect corpses and also sometimes zombies with their consent. In the literal blink of an eye, 8 years have passed at the Hyperbolic Time University Medical College of Spirit and Time, and you return back to your dimension.
Alright, you guys take over. I have to go down now. I'll be right back.
All good. Look! Camp Director Miss Weaving, look! I'm a doctor now! May I have the approval you took, please?
A doctor, Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. If you are a doctor and a lawyer, that would be better. But I will indeed restore my approval to you.
Thanks, Mom! It's possible there are deeper issues underlying my desire for approval. I should maybe go to Hyperbolic Time University's College of Social Scientists and study psychology. Well, whether she does or not, at least she's a doctor now. Not that she has any plans to practice the medicine ever, but surely it helps the relationship that you spent 8 years together in a different reality. If nothing else, it gives you plenty of fond memories, as well as 2 charm and 1 creativity. My charm is through the fucking roof, good lord. Everyone choose an animal, fucking, I don't know, time being.
The doctor. He's technically... Witch! Witches are technically animals.
Witch! The witch! Witches are technically animals. We have established this, yes. Back to the woods.
Back to the woods.
Oh no! She's not here right now. Uh-oh. Hello again, my darling Vicky. Or should I say, Medeus's darling Vicky. No, I shouldn't, because we haven't even decided if your love is the real deal. But now it's finally that time. You appear on another game show set. Medeus is also there. Seeing her smiling face is worth the interdimensional travel farts. Welcome back, you two. It's time to begin round 3 of drumroll, please.
1 second.
There is no drum roll. The prince doesn't actually. The prince doesn't actually have a production crew. He knows that, right? Is your love the real deal or no deal? Let's find out whether this capricious couple's romance is lifelong or lackluster. You've got to love the drama. Right. Well, we're gonna have to wait for Medeus to come back, but waiting for Medeus, we can at least have this happen. Vicky, for this round, you'll be presented with 3 hypotheticals. It's your job to order these hypotheticals from most desirable to least desirable.
We're probably gonna need to write these down.
Then Medeus has to guess what order you put them in. If she's right, you advance to the final round. But if Medeus is wrong, she will have to defuse the bombs hidden in these 26 briefcases while Vicky marries the banker. Do you understand? No. Well, sorry, I don't have time to explain it twice, because I don't remember when those time bombs are going to explode. Uh-oh. Wait, Medeus, please come back! The time bombs!
This is what the time bombs do.
Yeah, that tracks.
But while we're waiting,
so I just looked at the module you sent me the link to. I got a different one. Is there two?
I don't know. I just got mine off of the messages on the, or like the update section for backers on the backer
Yes,
kit.
so did I. I got At the Brink of the Abyss. I don't know what the one you got was. It just says Quick Start, which is interesting.
Mine is also At Brink of the Abyss.
Okay, it's the same one. All right. So it just changes the header to the regular Quick Start thing without the Brink of the Abyss one. Okay, so yeah, we got the same one. But yeah, I'm gonna be starting Blades in the Dark next Sunday, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take me with you.
No, start running it on Mondays yourself, you nerd.
Don't you know my brain only works in one shots on very different ideas.
That's literally what Blades in the Dark is. Blades in the Dark is literally a series of one-shot.
You see, the problem is, Eddie, I'm not going to leave you alone until I finally get my chance to get revenge on Kirby's bitch-ass character that betrayed us.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
She is a bitch.
So your progress clock ends. What do you do?
No.
You-
No,
you're-
no,
you're
no.
out on
This happens in-game or it doesn't happen, and we're going to keep harassing you until it does. I do still need to actually work on my warrior jar for the Radon fight as well.
Yeah. What were you thinking for, like, anything?
I literally don't know.
I'm just gonna say Warforged is probably the best class.
Warforged would be very solid for the actual class. I was thinking either that or Tortle for
In
sure.
race? Warforged is not a class. It is
Or
a race.
Sorry, yes. Look, it's past midnight. Deal.
No, I can't because Midnight's not here.
Ayo. But yeah, no, I was thinking either Warforged or Tortle for sure. And then, probably... I could do either unarmed fighting style fighter? Either that or monk, I'm not sure which.
Hi. Give me a second.
Monk wouldn't really mesh well with Warforged.
That's true.
I mean, you don't have to.
Okay, I can hear now. What's going on?
Warforged.
It's the dating show.
Oh shit.
All right, so here's how this round goes. You're gonna be ordering. Vicky is going to be ordering these, and you need to figure out the order.
Yep.
Okay, give me a sec.
Your MIDI second is up.
Also, that said.
Sorry, I had to notify something. And okay, go on.
It's all good. Alright, are we ready?
Mhm.
Alright. Now listen, Vicky. You are wandering the icy landscape of Siberia, circa 1800. Sorry, I'm a sucker for this setup. You're cold and starving, wondering if this is how you'll die. But then you wake up on the subway. It was just a bizarre dream about blizzards and pizzas. Who knew? You see that you're sitting next to a curious old man. He says he's heard you mumbling in your sleep about pizzas in Siberia, and he's very intrigued. The old man explains that he's the CEO of a Fortune 500 tech company. He made his living designing an app that matches couples based on very weird first date preferences. Now the CEO fancies himself an artist of technology, finding inspiration for the most unexpected places. He offers you $1 million for the patent rights to your weird dream. But because this old man is eccentric, it comes with a catch. You must agree to receive the money in one of the following ways. 1. The money can only be received as funds for a project of yours, be it commercial or artistic. Maybe this fortune will be the fuel for something new to grow. 2. The money can only be spent on a 3-day event of your choice. You can blow it all in one big experience to remember and cherish forever. 3. The money can be turned into a lifetime supply of food of your choice. A little mundane, perhaps, but maybe you just enjoyed the small pleasures of life. Vicky, mentally list these 3 money-receiving methods from best to worst.
Okay.
You got 'em?
Got him.
Alright, Medeus, what do you think Vicky's preferences are?
3, 1, 2.
I see. Tell us, Vicky, was she correct?
Absolutely.
Lifetime supply of spaghetti, anyone?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, as soon as I saw 3, I'm like, well, that one just shot to the fucking top of this list. Yeah, I think, honestly, I would probably say the same. That's very good. Absolutely. Aw, how sweet. Your love really is the real deal. Any romance that can withstand a frank financial conversation is a strong one. Vicky, please, elaborate on your first choice if you don't mind. Why did you order the money-making scenarios in the way that you did?
I love spaghetti.
Did you choose the project funds? What sort of project are you envisioning? What product and or service would you design?
I mean, I'm going into coding. I'd probably try to do something in regards to that.
Well, if you haven't made that decision yet, consider investing in my 5-minute marriage app. It's the marriage of the interdimensional future. Oh, wait, this money isn't real. Or did you choose the 3-day event? Where would you spend your long weekend?
A convention.
Very, very good.
Yes.
I'd choose the dimension of endless purple. No life can exist there, so it's perfect place to take a shit if you're ever really into privacy. Or did you choose the food? What food would you request in lifetime supply of?
Particularly
Something practical, something delicious. Would you share any of it with your friends?
If I have a lifetime, then yes. If it's only slightly towards a lifetime, y'all are being fed to the wolves.
Well, such as your good friend, the interdimensional prince who skipped lunch to be here with you today. Please?
Well, you offered me a lifetime of spaghetti. Here you go.
Oh my god, thank you! This is the first thing I've ever been gifted by anyone in my entire life! Well, anyway, congratulations on advancing to the final round! That mysterious prize is just within your reach! In the meantime, it's time for the bonus round. Vicky, Medeus, take turns sharing 3 things you haven't learned or studied yet, but would love to master if you had all the time in the world. Personally, I'd like to learn Swedish. Also, how to give better oral sex. Conjugating Swedish verbs while giving someone oral sex is actually one of my skills. Farewell for now, my love-sick monsters. Until
Okay,
we meet
so-
again.
So what do we want to do for the bonus round? Or what do we want to say for the bonus round?
Two for each.
Run a full
my-
campaign.
That's on my to-do list. Oh my gosh.
Mine too.
I chose
And-
violence tonight.
Fucking.
Wasn't it also 3 things you haven't learned but want to?
Yeah. Learn how to actually run a fucking campaign. Which we all know that ain't gonna happen.
Yes, but you do want to learn, which is promising.
And it's asking if you had like all the time in the world to learn it.
Oh,
True.
wait, that one
I would be learning
PG
it, not
that
running.
tried to get me to run.
Which one? What?
That one, when I was looking for a game to run, you threw a tabletop game at me
Blades in the
to
Dark.
try and learn. Blades in the Dark. It's something similar to that. Like I think it was
Girls by Moonlight?
that.
The
Yeah.
one that I literally was just talking about? Yeah. To be fair, you weren't here when we were talking about it, but yes. Girls by Moonlight. By the way, that backer kit is going currently. You can back it and then get the current backer PDF for it, so definitely
What the
look
fuck?
into that.
Is it link
I'll-
that shit to me?
Okay, yeah, will do. You still have two more each to go through, so do that while I'm pulling up the actual link.
I was doing that. The link thing.
I can't say Japanese because I've learned a tiny bit of it.
I do want to learn Japanese, so that is a thing I want.
Well, there's your second
Also,
one. There you go.
Link is in the thing.
What's your second
I
thing?
do want to be serious about learning Japanese though. So
Okay, yeah, Japanese can be shared.
And then finally,
I'd put Japanese on there too. I really need to get better with my studies on Japanese. I'm so bad at keeping up with that. I also literally have not started any kanji at this point.
I also want to learn how to be a better cook. And I suck at it, like so terribly. I make grilled cheeses. That's my cooking.
I have to go 3 for 3.
The best I do is I make a casserole. That's my life experience.
I need to go 3 for 3 with the choices because all I cook is spaghetti. I need to change my diet at least somewhat.
Do you though?
Cook the way that I like.
I mean, do you though?
Yeah, you can make chicken Alfredo instead.
Hell yeah. That's the way to fucking go.
Great.
See, this is why I can't have you guys cook for me.
Alright. Well, with that, the interdimensional freak show is gone, but it looks like he forgot to take the 26 briefcase bombs with him. No matter. You don't need to worry about petty things like the bomb defusal when you've got Medeus, the greatest friend, and maybe more in your lifetime. Oh yeah, we forgot to mention, it was a deal or no deal setup. He put 26 time bombs in 26 briefcases.
That is so great.
And if you got everything wrong, then you'd have
The
to
usual.
defuse all the bombs while I was busy marrying the banker.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, boldness, I assume, for the last one.
Yes.
Get that 7.99 stone. Did I hear a rockin' stone?
I'm just getting nothing but stone. I don't know if I'm getting stoned or rockin' stone.
Give me an R, give me an O, give me a rock and stone.
Well, I mean, if this is Catan, that's how you build roads, I believe. So, I mean, there you go. Later, you and Vicky are hanging out together, chatting about the wacky game show exploits you've been on with the interdimensional prince. He said the final round was coming up, but you haven't seen him in a bit. Maybe his notoriously short attention span drew him away, finally leaving you and Pete. Greetings, my loves. Oh, were you two talking about me when you think I can't hear you? That's cute. I'm interdimensional, you silly geese. I can spy your dimension whenever I want and hear you talking about anything at all 24/7. But let's not think about that too much. It's time for the final round of our game. Naked and Afraid of Love. This one's filmed on location. The prince whisks you away. You find yourselves on a deserted tropical island. Blessedly, you're still in your clothes. Apologies for the misleading title. It's very good. I forgot to read the rest of that, but regardless, don't you just love this beachside location? I'm just punch the mic. I am all over the place. The calming waves, the beautiful sand, the relaxing atmosphere. It's the perfect ambience for the cutthroat final round of our love game. Listen closely, my turtle doves. This is where the game gets serious. No more fun and absurd Siberian scenarios. This is about to get very, very real. Medeus, imagine you've been dating with Vicky for some time now. You no longer see her as a mere crush, but as your potential future. And while you stare down the barrel of forever, you must consider some painful questions. Does your partner share your values? What sort of life will you build together? I'll present you with 3 possible life outcomes with Vicky. If the other 2 would never happen, which future would you be most willing to accept? 1. Distance. You and Vicky are content, but you never quite connect on a deeper level. In fact, you never find your connection with anyone, leaving you lonely deep in your bones. 2. Monotony. Life together is nice, but after a while it all becomes the same predictable, boring routine. There's security, but at what cost? You feel numb, directionless. 3. Mediocrity. Neither of you go on to overly excel or achieve at anything you do. Maybe you're just not remarkable, or you didn't try hard enough. Or is your idea of success just too far out of reach? You guys, this part is a lot more grim than I expected. It would have been way more fun if we were naked, I swear.
No joke, I was expecting him to show up fully pixelated from the neck down.
Anyway,
Aside
Vicky,
from the microphone.
based on what you know of Medeus's values, which future would she most likely accept?
So, remind me what the 3 were.
Distance, monotony, and I forgot what the third one was.
Mediocrity. Mediocrity.
Well, mediocrity, I heard Midi giggling.
Yeah.
Plus, there's the obvious pun of mediocrity.
Oh, it's so good.
Damn it!
Yes, I see.
So good.
Oh, these answers say a lot about your personal lives. How Freudian. Alright, Medeus, you know the drill. Did Vicky get it right?
Yeah. Yes, actually.
Incredible! Then that means you've done it. Medeus and Vicky have won the grand prize. This has never happened in all of Camp Spooky's Love, Jeopardize, Naked, Afraid, Soon-to-Be, Bachelorette, Real Deal or No Deal history. The time has come, my dears, to finally reveal your magnificent prize. Drum roll, please. Again, there's no drums. Given what you know about the prince's intelligence, you're starting to guess he doesn't actually know what a drum roll is. Your grand prize is $10 billion. Oh,
yeah.
shit! Paid out to you in my nation's currency, oddly shaped pocket lint. Wow, I've seriously tanked the economy funding these expensive game show bits. Oh, shit. I hope you two had fun. It's been capital plundering the depths of your beautiful romantic connection together. It was almost as fun as the idea of finding my own soulmate someday. Ah, dreams. Now, run along, darlings. Go enjoy your lover's paradise together. But never forget your friend from way back when it started, the Interdimensional Prince! He waves you off back into your home dimension. You and Vicky can only laugh at your lifetime supply of pocket lint and the bizarre memories you've made. You came to Camp Spooky intending to fall for, and maybe even bang, a funny, sexy monster. But even you never guessed that the monster would be your very own pal.
Did we genuinely do all that?
Sounds like it.
Not a single one of those.
Yeah, sounds like it.
33 charm. She's too powerful.
I would also just like to state, after all of that, mango and hot pepper pizza sounds fucking dope as hell. I would love to try that.
I've never... Okay, here, for real, I've never tried mango. I need to.
Pretty good.
Preferably not Michael. But, and two, I love hot pepper. I straight up put hot pepper on my spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
Hot
Yeah.
pepper is nice. I've never put it on a pizza though.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Uh,
A lot of
once again-
a lot of actual pizza places will usually have hot pepper shakers.
Yes. And once again, I'm a big texture guy, and the texture of the cheese when cooked on the pizza is not something I can just. It's genuine. I can't consume it. But
Interesting.
But I will absolutely devour the pizza with the rest of the toppings on it.
Fair enough. Well, let's wrap this up then, shall we? Later, you're sitting around fantasizing about what it would be like if Dahlia asked you on a date. Would you head to the gym? Visit a battlefield? Go dancing DDR?
Hey, Zoe, listen, I have an emergency. I need to take you to dinner tonight. Will you be my date?
Holy shit! You're also wondering what it would be like to suddenly inherit $1 million from a mysterious wealthy relative you've never met right now! Okay, that's not how it works apparently. But still, it's a date! You meet Dahlia at a high-class restaurant. Damn, she really went all out for this.
Food.
Are you eating the hot pepper pizza right now?
I'm eating a hot pepper pizza now. Thank you for coming, Zoe. Allow me to hold open the door and pull out your chair for you. Now, shall we have some romantic mood lighting? I brought my own candle just in case the restaurant didn't have one.
Dahlia pulls an already lit candle out of her pocket and sits it on the table. Fancy.
I love these characters.
Now that that's out of the way, I love what you're wearing tonight. It makes you look very handsome and or beautiful.
God, what is this? Fucking with Markiplier?
Hello, everybody. My name's Markiplier.
Wow, I love what you're wearing. It makes you look very handsome and or beautiful. Just every time in all those. It's so good. Okay, you're about to say ditto when you realize Dahlia is frantically flipping through some kind of guidebook?
Okay, I'm supposed to kiss your hand now, I think. Alright, get it here.
No,
Oh my-
Dahlia, slow down. You're skipping ahead a few steps.
Hi,
First, you have
Coach.
to order your appetizer, then ask your date about themselves and listen politely. Why don't you start at the top? This time, don't be too eager to go in for the compliments and physical affection. Your attitude should be inviting, but with an air of mystery.
Coach, mysteriously inviting. I'll start back and pulling the chair out.
Atta girl, if you need me, I'll be taking notes behind that big fern over there. Don't be afraid to holler for help.
Okay, Zoe, let's try this again. You look very handsome and or beautiful tonight. Please tell me everything about your childhood. Oh, didn't you know? I'm trying to earn my romantic first date badge. Coach is here scoring me to see if I'm eligible to receive it. I've been practicing all week. I was eager to get started. I was so eager to get started, I must have forgotten to tell you. It's okay that he's here, right? This badge is really important to me.
Well, it's not the exact scenario you imagined for your first big date with Dahlia, but you'll take it. Besides, you want to see her succeed. Maybe you can even help her further. What show-stopping date maneuver could you pull to ensure Dahlia gets her badge? Her first badge? Oh no! Go for the overkill. Don't just pay for the bill. Pay for all the bills! That's bold. This date will never be enough. Everyone knows it takes 10,000 hours to achieve mastery. So implant artificial memories of thousands of dates into Dahlia's brain. That sounds either creative or smart.
Both of which are higher than boldness.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt this otherwise completely organic romantic scenario. But don't you think that's a bit overkill just to get a Monster Scout badge? Perhaps a little unethical.
Yes, you do, Dahlia. Yes, you do.
I respectfully disagree, Coach. I am fully committed to earning this badge, and I will spare no ethical quandary to do so.
Luckily for you, Big Pharma is super fucked up, so you soon find what you're looking for in a highly experimental drug designed to treat liver disorders.
Side effects include hyperactivity, narcolepsy, blood and feces and blood, organ loss, creating artificial memories of thousands of hours of a date, and cough. Perfect. Down the beach. I'm gonna have such a buff liver after this.
She takes a handful, and so do you, to show support. You're immediately thrown into a simulation dinner date with Dahlia. It's quite lovely. It's one of thousands of simulations. In one date, you find each other in an 80s arcade and elope to a remote beach house. I've seen this episode of Black Mirror. Wait the fuck up. In another, you go on several breakfast dates and make cute buildings out of waffles. Every day you see her like it's your first, every day you see her, it's like you're meeting her all over again. You and Dahlia fall in love. Then you fall out of love. Then you become betrothed to other people, but you run away from the simulation so you can be together. So romantic. You find yourselves in a universe where each of you is married to sentient stone fruit, yet you meet up once a day to do a puzzle together and swap stories about your fruit wives.
Sorry, Sorry, I had to do a thing. Zoe, I don't know what's outside of this matrix we used to think was real life, but I promise I'll find you on the other side somewhere, somehow.
You wake up in a hospital. You remember taking the drugs. You took them with someone beautiful.
Zoe, Dahlia, are you two okay? You were all cold for 2 days.
Yeah, Zoe, right? This may sound weird, but I feel like I know you from somewhere. Like, from another life. Do the words peaches and plums mean anything to you? Oh my word.
You say nothing but smile and take Dahlia's hand. You lead her to the hospital cafeteria and enjoy an effortless date while Coach looks on, speechlessly amazed. You two went into a coma and came out of it with unparalleled dating skills. After making you promise to never do this again, Coach awards you with the badge as well as 2 charm and 1 smarts. Side note, by the way, the Black Mirror episode is called Hang the DJ. It is probably my favorite Black Mirror episode. Please go watch it. It is so good and so sweet. It's such a bittersweet episode and I love it.
Next time on Bittersweet Candy Bowl.
I know, right? It's like I actually like bittersweet stories or something. Unlike the rest of Black Mirror, which is just existentially horrifying 90% of the time, which, if you want to know what my least favorite episode of Black Mirror is, it's Dance Monkey Dance, because that shit is fucked up. So many reasons.
Okay, creativity to end this out.
Yeah, let's go. We don't know what your creativity is.
But it's the
Greetings.
highest thing I have. That's all that matters.
Greetings, small client number 4033. Now that it is evening, I am finally awake, and we can discuss the final details of the legendary Goss.
Trying to cross the border, I see.
I have been preparing for our gossip's distribution, and everyone on the gossip forums I follow is quite excited. User XOXO Mossip Man tells us, what is the thrilling conclusion to your fantastical story with mall client number 4033? We must know. I just got that message this morning. We cannot disappoint them. Which brings us to the most important part of our gossip brainstorm of all.
The part where you and Moss kiss?
No, not quite yet. First,
Oh.
we must decide, what is the purpose of our gossip?
Right, the purpose. Which is to kiss Moss!
No. God, mall client number 4033. I know this is a dating sim, but we're trying to do something that isn't
Intrinsically.
Yeah, oh my god, I can't read today. I'm so sorry.
Everybody's English is failing tonight.
Something that isn't intrinsically horny for a change. Change? What the fuck is a change?
Case and point.
You're not done
Now,
yet.
gossip's functionality tends to fall in two main camps: conveying a universal lesson, or revealing why something is the way that is.
Really? What about the gossip about Emily the Forest Nymph's identity getting stolen when she was buying exotic sex toys from Thailand?
Yes, the lesson there is quite universal. Do not buy exotic sex toys from...
Yeah.
Thailand.
I quit.
It's just no. No, we haven't banged yet.
Toys, oh my gosh. Do not buy exotic sex toys from Thailand. Yes, I'll just do that.
Good point. But what about the gossip regarding Tiny the giant moose monster and his intense hatred for ketchup?
Tiny is Canadian. And this gossip explains why all Canadians seem to inexplicably hate ketchup as a result of the tragic tomato wars that have ravaged Canada for centuries.
Gonna have to ask Warboss about that.
I literally screenshotted it for that exact reason. Okay, but what about...
Look, small clients number 4033, can you just trust me on this? There are only two types of gossip functions. It's a binary, not a spectrum. So, with that in mind, which function do you think our salacious gossip should take the form of?
If good gossip has taught me anything, it's that good gossip should always teach you something. Or, gossip should explain why things are the way they are. This is how Monsterkind came to understand reality, by passing gossip across generations.
It is what it is.
What?
Is that the second
Bottom.
one? Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, mall clients number 4033, that's pretty deep.
I assume the first one was smarts.
Yes.
You're absolutely correct, though. After all, gossip can trace its lineage back to the noble bardic traditions of old, can it not?
Sure, why not? All you really know about bards is that they supposedly fuck a lot in Dungeons and Dragons, and you're sold on that lifestyle. Heyo!
Well, client number 4033, you're an absolute genius. This revelation cements gossip's importance in modern-day society. No longer will I tolerate anti-gossipers saying that rumor spreading is childish conjecture. It is the very lifeblood of history. That worked too, actually. Why, there's countless examples like that saucy rumor regarding the god Zeus and those hundreds of men, women, nymphs, goddesses, nieces, nephews, and the occasional swan. Hera was mad. Or
Also, our phones a couple weeks ago.
You're not wrong. I remember that.
The shocking gossip strain I heard regarding Mary of Bethlehem. She claims she's a virgin, but then she has a kid out of nowhere. Strange stuff. Or what about the shocking tell-all about that Hamilton guy and the affair he had with some other dude's wife?
Mariah.
It was all over the papers. Literally, because he told everybody.
Mariah Reynolds.
Why, that's a scandal so luscious and mind-blowing, someone should write a song about it. Oh my god.
Have you read this? Somebody did, but don't tell Moss. He thinks he's having an epiphany here, and it's adorable to see him so excited. You can't wait for the rumor regarding Mall Client number 4033's masterful rumor-telling skills that were so advanced they got him 2 boldness and 1 fun right on the spot. It'll be a legendary story. Well, I think it's time for the last days of summer.
I guess I'm going alone.
Whoa! Oh my god!
No die!
Full of life. One by one, they'll all join my harem.
Yep, alone.
Alone.
Alone. Alone.
Okay. Okay.
I just realized I'm the center of all of these somehow.
None of them, yes.
None
Yes.
of them said.
Okay.
That is correct.
Just making sure.
Yeah, MIDI is technically voicing all of the people we went for.
Technically, yes. You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
A summer fling between you and me. It's not like I've voiced this 1,000,000 times, but you know what? I'll do it again. You know,
Fucking
Zoe,
do it again.
when I first met you, I thought you were a scrawny little runt. But after getting to know you better, I realized that you've been exercising the most important muscle of all, the heart. You may not be capable of lifting weights with it, but you've lifted my spirits during the summer camp. So, yes, let's go to that meteor shower. We can exercise our hearts together.
Oh my god!
Yo!
I love that!
He's adorable. I love Zoe.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, correct. That is the correct response. The last day of camp was awesome. Dahlia designed a sexy weightlifting regimen to do together. It focused a lot on strengthening the glutes and pelvis. Wink. Fuck all the love interest. You want to take your homie on a date. You go to find Vicky and tell her about this important realization. You run looking for her, riddled with anxiety. Imagine your surprise when you find her looking for you too. What could this mean? You were looking for Medeus when you found her looking for you. The Prince's weird love game show has opened your eyes. At this time, you've been so busy trying to romance these very hot fictional monsters when you had the perfect date beside you all along. Of course, you don't have to take this too seriously. This was just a silly ending on a dating sim after all. Unless...
Yeah.
You ask none of them, because you're entranced by a certain bright light in the shape of a handsome moth.
Ah, welcome, Mall Client number 4033. So pleased to meet you again. I've been so happy lately sharing such insightful discussions about gossip with you. I think we're both masters of gossip, capable of weaving the juiciest gossip ever. What? You? Me? The meteor shower? This is strange. I never imagined myself as someone destined to be in the limelight. I've always been more the type to keep to the sidelines, gossiping about my popular peers, you know? But I think I could grow to like this. I would very much like to go to the meteor shower with you.
You go to the meteor shower together, and oh my, that's a night to remember, and a night that is retold many a time. You gaze at the stars for a bit, but then Moss looks at you with bright, unsettling eyes. He asks you to meet him by his favorite place, the campfire, but his voice sounds different. It sounds like the crackle of fire. Against your better judgment, you go, and things get hot. You kiss. Moss holds you tightly, maybe too tightly, and then he whispers into your ear.
I love you.
Oh boy.
Oh, sacred campfire, our Lady and Savior, my brightness.
And then he pushes you into the fire. You feel your flesh burn to a crisp while staring into the red bright eyes of Moss, looking entranced to the campfire. No one will see you again. But this is the truth of how you left, of how many others like you left. This is why campers get so horny around the light of the campfire. For the campfire is fueled by the power of sheer thirst, as the moth people lure horny campers to feed the fire. Now, when someone cannot help but kiss their crush in the intimacy of the firelight, low echoes of screams can be heard off in the distance. Or so it is said around Camp Spooky for generations to come.
Oh my god!
Okay, so fun fact. It looks like there are multiple things of dialogue you can get for that. Because when I did this in solo, I had something entirely different.
You didn't get immolated in the fire? Because that just seems like the most reasonable thing to happen when you go with Moss Man.
I did not.
What did happen?
Sexy times with the moth happened.
Oh.
You
All
do have streamer mode on, right?
Yeah, but this is always the same. We can just skip to the gallery, I think.
Oh.
Let's look at the new stuff. It's almost 1 a.m. deal. Oh. Nope. Can you stop hitting close? Oh, interesting! You only get the top sprites for the characters that you go through the ending with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go through that a lot on the in the interim for this, because these are all just the same. All right, and then we got Moss Man. We got.
You need to at least get noodles to the other side.
Yes. The trials and tribulations of Antonio the Ant. Oh god, I unlocked a lot. Oh my god! I love this. Just zooms in.
Bum, bum, bum.
Got more outfits for Dahlia. Water. Okay, yeah, we did get new Choi. Neat.
I like them.
Chewy the Chupacabra.
So fucking dumb. And the bear. Love it.
What are you talking about? That's just Camp Counselor Flodge.
Shit, you right. Deep. His name is just Deep.
Wow, that's deep.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Interdimensional Prince. I was so hoping we would eventually get him at some point.
I am glad we got him, but also not.
What? Why not?
Because it's the interdimensional prince. But I'm
Think
glad we
Roy's
got him because he's the
loyalty.
interdimensional prince. It's a very conflicting feeling.
Fair enough. Alright, BFF bracelet kit. We've gotten that one now. Build your own golem kit. Apparently we did not have that one yet. Pinata pool toy. Oh, we didn't have the Hawaiian shirt either. I was wondering about that one. Also the sketchbook. And we did not have the pocket therapist good. Special stuff. God complex!
From the religion.
And then the six-legged astronauts. Hot Girl Summer, we've already got that one. Woof. Divine Bath. Wanderer's Tale. Just another customer. Player name with mall clients. Who needs individuality when you can have overpriced jeans and soft pretzels? Alright. The Volleyball Master. Damien's volleyball rival. We haven't gotten more of them yet. Not another PSA. I love him. Hidden in plain sight. My beloved campers. And then the most useless superpower. Twin powers activate. Shape of water. I love that.
All I know about the Wonder Twins is that Fairly Odd Parents parodies them.
Yes. Oh, good lord. Did we even unlock anything at the end of that? I don't recall seeing any unlocks. Alright. Very tempted to get that one, but let's see. Ooh, Loyalty Lemonade could be very good. I might snag that one.
Actually, oh, the Flask Genie. You might want to get that one. Because that unlocks more secret endings.
Ooh.
It
okay.
unlocks a secret ending for whichever character you're currently romancing.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. Low cost energy drink. Yeah, I think Loyalty Lemonade is probably a pretty solid option here. And Cosmopolitan, maybe?
That's one that doubles gains and losses.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Or could save up to get that stat smoothie.
It's true. It's very true. We've also got... Yeah, probably just save up for the stat smoothie. Probably run through a game or two between sessions.
Yep.
Well, with that, I think we will call this session a success.
Which it was.
So, thank you all so very much for stopping by for another wonderful session of Monster Camp. Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you in the next stream.